Welcome to the Dumb4Real podcast. Today, we're going to talk about lists. That's the idea, right?
Filler episode. No, it's not really.
Terrific intro.
It's not.
Sorry.
Exactly
Okay. Well,
filler episode.
hang on.
It's like,
I may have rocked in 45 minutes late today, but
all right. Let's hit the nail. Like the elephant in the room. Connor won.
I won my first tournament.
Congratulations to Connor.
You give it up, Jason. You don't give it up. You guys, you don't get it.
You only dropped one game, right?
I only dropped one game, which was to Gal P. But also Trent ran the whole.
Okay, so for those who don't know, Connor.
Yes, I'm talking about Junior Mash League, which is like a uni tournament. They basically do the AFL thing over a semester with who plays who and stuff.
We do a Swiss every semester. Yeah. JML also stands for Junior Mash League. Also stands for John Monash Library,
which is the Monash University tournament. But
yeah,
I happened to win today in the finals, so I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah, Connor won $134.
Yeah. Who cares about that?
All right.
Rambo took Sunshine Smash 101 over Easy Goal.
And you know what the worst part is?
Nah, low key. Not even low key. JML was more stacked.
We were looking at the Twitch numbers and we're like, dude,
that's true.
Dude, Sunshine has more viewers than us.
No, it's true.
Technically, Easy Goal's higher ranked than Connor.
Yeah, but come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
What do you mean, come on?
Who's gonna
win? Who
drowned who at Phantom 2022?
God P. So God P unranked, Gravity HM, and Connor 27th.
And Nop was there.
Who's HM? Okay, and then you have 22nd, 23rd, whatever Easy Call was.
Yep.
Then 39th, 37th, HM, and nope, there's basically.
But we had Ice Banana.
And also, you are basically fucking trying to stiff God P when you know that he's.
You know that guy still got it.
I'm just saying the numbers, man.
Yeah. Fuck
you. That's what you are, Jason. You're just a list guy. Well, you just think of the numbers.
Jason.
Smaller rat's also on the phone. So.
Jason, you would have also gotten. You wouldn't have even gotten top 3 at JML League.
What a fucking joke!
You lost to Gravity.
I would have won without dropping a game.
No, you would have lost to Gravity.
Yeah, again. What a load of shit.
Yeah.
Hey, money match me any Smash game, any amount.
Actually,
you know he's desperate when he has to say any Smash game. He's like, oh yeah, I was good before.
Yeah, dude, I'm on the brawl, mate. I'm on the brawl.
Dude, I shit on Ben Gold for 2 hours in Ultimate. Actually.
Well, Jason, what are your rank your favorite Smash games in order?
Oh, we should just all do this. Just quickly.
Would you put Smash 4 above Ulti, right?
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking Melee might be above Ultimate. Fucking hell.
Yeah, we can quickly go through this. I put my order in my head straight away.
Yeah, it's definitely Smash 4 first. Second is honestly a coin flip. But I probably will just give it to Ultimate just because it's the game that I play. And then Melee, Brawl, 64.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's Ultimate by a long shot. Then probably Melee, then Brawl, then Smash 4, and then not 64.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Me, I'd say it's pretty hard. It's tied between Smash 4 and Ultimate. I'll just say Ultimate and then Smash 4 and then Brawl, and then I've never played the other two. So
yeah, Melee obviously the best game, and then Ultimate, then Brawl.
That's fucking crazy.
Then
you
Smash
should just
4
become a
and
Melee
then
player.
64. I'm like a Melee player eventually. I'm only here for the fun.
That's cool. You should play Melee now.
No,
No.
not yet.
Should play HDR.
Yeah, HDR might be the future.
Hey, whoa. Hey,
Oh, hey, whoa. This podcast is gonna get censored.
We're
bro.
not affiliated.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what that is. What does that stand for?
Oh.
All right. So let's get to business, boys.
So the premise of this episode is that we've made.
You've been here for 10 minutes and you still don't understand what's going on.
I may be a bit late. We're doing random lists.
I love that Connor is the one that talks about what we're doing.
What we're doing. I'm just here for the ride.
It's actually not a Smash episode, really. I mean, I don't know. Maybe one of these guys did a fucking Smash
It's alright. Anthony will somehow link it back to how he can't beat the fucking pillars of Victoria.
It's every list comes back to Dark Souls, and then Dark Souls always goes to Smash.
Dude, we're all doing normal lists, and Anthony's like, alright, so here's the list of the most undefeatable people.
It's like Shreks. Then Ernest, then Flo.
Yeah.
It's like Beat and Kaleo, and then it's like Jono and Shrek.
I don't think I could name 10. Maybe 6.
You can wait. Who are the pillars of Victoria at the moment? It's like Flo, Ernest, Beat.
Not Flo. No, Flo.
No, Flo's been winning shit, bro.
Dude, Anthony's like throwing.
Flo's been conquered.
He's throwing Flo out
Boss
like he's
lane.
Woody. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need
I don't need you anymore.
You're just another.
No, replace him. Honestly, last season I thought I felt pretty competitive with Pat, but now he's back right there.
He's back.
He's back on.
We played 27 games of Wi-Fi yesterday. He only played Palutena, and I won 3 games, including me playing
Dude, you know Anthony's down bad when he can like count. I was like, oh, so the 7th game I won by 1 stock and 56%, and then like the 17th game I won.
How many of those games were like 3 stocks, Anthony?
Not many.
Not many.
But
Okay.
Dude,
If you're losing to Palu, dude.
His was good.
That's a Scrimblow killer, dude.
No, he's just raw fundies. I'm just getting out raw fundies.
I had this argument with Anthony, like, as we're walking to the coffee shop, and I'm like, he's like, if I run it down against Jono 30 times, like, you play 30 sets with Jono, he'll take one eventually. And I told him
I think
no.
I could take what
I told him no. I don't think so.
Probably.
You reckon?
I think you probably could.
One set.
One set, at least one set.
No.
Yeah, I reckon I could.
I don't think so.
No,
No, because taking 2 games in a best of 3, there's no chance.
If Jono's sweating, then no.
Dude, no way. Even I've beaten Jono.
There's a difference between you and Jason. There's a difference between you and Anthony.
But no. But you say 3 out of 25, like 25 games. But the 2 games. Oh, sets. We're talking about games. Like
we're talking about
sets. Okay, sets. The point still stands, but it's like
I'm talking about. Wait, Jason and I talking about sets.
Yeah, no.
Politics couldn't
game with him
in 1 game out of 30 games.
I've already done that though. I've already done that.
No. In terms of sets.
This fucking
Dude, the roommates aren't even on the same wavelength.
No. I was thinking of sets.
Disrespect.
Listen to me. Okay, even in the sets, it's like just the sheer fact of 2 games in a row, or like in terms of like out of 3 games. I don't think Anthony takes out of like 90 games. I don't think he takes more than like 5 total.
I'm just saying, in terms of sets, Anthony doesn't take 1.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he can take 1.
Yeah, I can take 1. I will give up if I can't take 1.
You know what will happen in this hypothetical? On the 9th set, after you lose 3-0, you'll be like, I can't do it. And then that's the progression of holiness.
No, there's a scenario. No, Ernest, actually, here's the thing, right? There's actually a scenario where I do go 0-30 in sets. But also, if you ask anyone, how many sets I'll take off you in 10 sets? I think most people say I can take a set, but I haven't yet, right? We just haven't.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you. I'm literally 0-11 versus you now.
Yeah.
But actually, I should be able to take a set within 10 sets.
Yeah,
it's
an anomaly.
Yeah, you can't.
That's how stats are, right?
It is.
I don't know.
Jack,
maybe I'm coping.
In 80 sets, Jack should be able to beat me in 1, but he hasn't. It's just an anomaly.
Yeah. You don't understand. It's not that. It's like.
Also, you're hard stuck on Jono as well. So, do you think you would take a set out of 30?
No.
Nah, you would. See, you're dog shit.
You would as well.
No, I mean, no. I think I would now, but I think in terms of where I was, if I'm putting myself where Anthony is, right? I don't think I can.
You're still progressing.
It's just so much far further below.
It's continual though.
No, I'm saying it's just if you I'm saying in terms of the progression of improvement now, right? If you don't change anything severely, then you're probably going to lose 30 games. If you're assuming, if you are going to assume that you're going to like take that next step, then yeah.
I've
yes,
seen
you
technically play 30 sets within like a year. Maybe.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
My hypothetical was that
If you play 30 sets tomorrow, I think I'll get 0-30.
Yeah,
I
I
think-
was
Well, I'm
thinking
just talking
like
about in a short period of time.
Anthony
So,
has like a 5-hour session with Jono
Like,
and
if
just
Anthony-
crumbles.
Like if Ernest played Bin 7 sets ago, you'd be like, oh, do you think you'll win one before you get to 0-30?
There's no way.
And he's probably like, nah, it's so fucking doomed. And now this guy's like positive on him. So like,
This is
Yeah.
Yeah, won the last 2 sets, right?
that's no,
it's like
No,
4. It's like 3-2 or something.
something like that. Anyways,
yeah, it's just whatever, man. It's just something. It's whatever.
bro, I beat his fucking D20. Like,
You lost his Ganondorf
Dude.
though.
the bin
Yeah.
D20 would beat 90% of this country.
87%.
Oh, come on, man.
all right.
Let's
Let's
look
get
at
to
the
business.
Top 20 bin characters.
Yeah.
Number 10,
Hey,
Belmonts.
let's list our top 10 best characters.
Best design characters in
Jason,
Ultimate.
where does Ernest rank in your list?
Oh. dude, this is like, dude.
Fourth?
He probably might be lower than your Bowser from Smash
No
4.
way, dude.
Hey,
What the fuck?
all time goats in the Jason Hoff. Your Bowser was up there.
For those who need context,
You're so biased.
Jason's Bowser is named Ernest.
No,
DK.
oh my god, you're so stupid.
Oh
the
my-
DK is named Ernest, you
Oh,
fucking
it's
idiot.
tomato, mate.
No, and then the
You know
reason
what, Connor, it's embarrassing because you've been in this scene since 2015.
I'm going hollow.
you have no idea what's going on because the reason Ernest said that the Bowser is better than the DK is because I JV fucking forward this guy. I JV3'd this guy with Bowser.
Okay, so my first interaction with Jason, RMIT tournament, right? I have gone to like 2 tournaments in my life, and I'm like looking at these gods, Ignis sitting next to me, teaching me the ways of short hop back air with Mario, and like Nick McKenzie's crusty Mewtwo, you know? And then I'm sitting with Jason in like winners round 1, and I'm like fumbling, and I have my iPad going on, and we're like, all right, let's get some games. I'm gonna record these games, and then he shield breaks me twice in JV3C. I'm actually like, I had no shame at all back then, so I was like, yeah, man, all right. And then I'm thinking at it now, and I'm like, oh my god.
Hey, you know who else? You know who's like that right now, though? That's what I'm saying. Who are the future
Who?
goats?
Dude, are you on crack? What are you fucking
What are you
saying?
talking about? Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Only real ones know.
Who are your goats?
Dude, who are the real ones? I still don't fucking know what you're talking about.
None of us.
Who are the
You
fucking
guys are
real
all
ones?
hollow, mate. It's over.
Alright, no, I mean, I'll say, I think Jason, I mean, I haven't known Jason for that long, but I swear in Ultimate, the Diddy Kong was the peak.
Because
Probably.
CWC,
It's not-
mate.
Nah.
Yeah,
The Christmas
Diddy Kong was the peak for
Nah.
Ultimate, for Ultimate, for sure.
Okay.
Second to Ghost?
It was actually-
in terms of gameplay.
It looked like it was the DK, though.
It's Loki the DK.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that too, because your DK, like, it
was
got
there.
you
I
so
was actually,
it got you
dude,
so many wins. It's so
I was actually
bullshit.
on such a high.
I was so
Before-
good for Jason.
I was actually on such a high, right after Phantom, and then it just stopped.
It's crazy because I can't beat Michael, but I can, you know.
What?
Fucking what have you just said?
Okay, it's fine.
the name of the character.
Dude, Mod was hard stuck on the DK for fucking ages.
Oh yeah.
He just got the dude. Ernest was so good. You made 2 videos on him.
I made a few.
Yeah, you made a few.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would say the DK probably. But I mean, yeah, Didier was like pretty good. It's
I think
probably one of the two.
your snake is up there.
Nah. I never did anything with Snake. Really.
That's fucked up. You said that.
It's probably Snake's probably 4th. I think Falco's probably 3rd.
Yeah.
Oh.
Falco's trugging along, alright. I reckon.
And 5th, I mean, honestly, probably the Inkling. I mean, nothing's gonna
What?
top the CWC. Yeah, the 3rd at CWC to start
That's cringe as fuck. All right, Anthony, what are your top 5 characters of all time?
What in my game? Okay,
So Palutena and
Palutena, then
Ultimate Palu.
Then it's probably.
out.
we've
It's
got
done
every game.
multiple games.
Oh, come on, man.
Chop some legacy in there.
Oh my god,
Smash Ball Fox.
My Smash
okay.
Ball Shulk, mate, is better than all my other
my
characters.
my 6-year-old, I used to play Captain Falcon only on Temple with 29 stocks, and I'd Falcon punch the CPUs. Yeah,
I'm just such
so
a fucking loser.
that'd be my next, and then it would probably be I played Sonic and Brawl 10 stocks, Shadow Moses Island only.
All right, okay.
And then Smash Ball Cloud, and then my Joker.
Let's put it. Smash Ball Cloud.
The Aegis is nowhere to be seen on this list.
Oh no,
Not even the Corrin, mate.
no. Oh, Smash Ball Corrin maybe.
Dude,
Actually,
godless. The godless Smash Ball
Godless,
Cloud.
soulless.
Yeah.
Not even your Smash Ball main.
Yeah.
Your pocket's better than your main.
No, it
Smash Ball.
wasn't. I swear, Cloud was the first main though, right?
For me,
Yeah.
Well, Anthony was like,
I didn't play this game competitively. I just, for glory. Yeah, it was probably Cloud. I bought the game before like DLC came out, and I just swapped between like Zero Suit, Fox, and like other bullshit.
You
But,
are fucking
yeah,
cool. Holy shit.
yeah.
I mean, what did you expect?
Whatever.
Come on, man.
Alright, Connor, where does the Smash 4 Mario fit into
It's
your
not
top
in
5
there.
characters list?
Dude, my Smash 4 Fox though, it was going in there.
Do you need to get over this Smash 4 Fox thing?
Dude,
Yeah.
dude. If we
Good
ran
game
it
off
back in
forward.
Smash 4, Jason, I reckon,
You would get 2 stocked.
like right now,
Yeah, absolutely.
I think with my understanding of the game now, I'd take a game in a best of
I think I could beat you, Connor, in Smash Ball right now.
No,
as well.
there's no chance.
And I didn't like. I think
There's
I
actually
think
no
I've-
chance, Anthony.
I've got an unwinnable strategy. Oh, no,
Who are you
I'm-
playing in Smash 4 to beat me with?
Yeah, the Mario, mate.
No
I think I
chance.
could beat Ernest as well.
I literally studied this matchup so fucking much. You actually will never touch me.
Anthony, I don't think you could ever beat me in Smash 4.
You can't perfect pivot your way out the pin.
L grab. Oh, mate.
Anthony, I can just soul read you. It's fine. I can also just pivot grab your ass. It's fine. You're
Connor, I'll fucking run through your shield and you have no idea what the fuck's going on.
That's true.
Anthony. You are like
I'm
MK
really-
Leo trying to play Swordies, and I'm Tweaks DK. It's
Okay,
it can't beat me.
It can't beat you. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
it's true. I'm gonna jab you with Bowser, and I'm gonna pivot grab you, and you're gonna like.
I mean, I don't even know.
Dude, DK jab bomb is so cool.
Because it brings you in. Like,
Dude, and you can do jab and then pivot jab, pivot jab, pivot jab, pivot jab.
Oh no! It's the.
Yeah.
oh yeah, turn around.
man. Yeah, it was sick.
That's beautiful.
Such a fucking unbalanced game, by the way.
Alright.
So shit.
Top 5 well-designed characters in Ultimate.
Oh my god, we're really gonna have proper list.
We're never gonna get to our list.
No, but honestly,
So-
like,
so-
how do you,
so for-
how do you
for-
view
for context,
well-designed?
For the context, right? 3 of us have compiled a list of lists. We have a whole
got a
bunch of
list.
lists compiled that are unrelated to Smash at all.
I've got
And we
2
just spent
lists.
the past first half an hour just talking about literally anything but the things that we've done our homework for because of this
I like Smash
fucking
list.
dude.
No, I like Smash list because I actually do like this idea, and I'll put 5 right now. So Wolf is top 5.
I'll slap 5 right now.
All right, okay. Everyone
Wait,
agree
why
Wolf
is
top 5?
why is Wolf the GOAT?
Well, Wolf.
I think
Yeah,
back air is a
I
fantastic
think
move.
Wolf is the best character ever designed in Smash.
Really?
Well, obviously, I'm hyperbolizing because I can't say for games that I haven't played. But I just think conceptually, Wolf is the best, the coolest, the everything coolest, best character in Ultimate, at least.
I think Wolf. Yeah, I think Wolf. This could be heavy bias, but I love Joker so much. I think he's got like the most creative, like freeform, like neutral combos, everything, disadvantage, whatever you want. Just looks slick animations. Arsene's like base boosted moves. Like what's there not to
Anthony
love?
needs his daddy.
Yeah. I think the list might end there actually. Everything else is characters.
Everything else is dog shit.
No, probably like next is like Pokemon Trainer and like Pokemon
Anthony
Trainer's
just
really
wanted an
cool.
excuse to talk. He puts Wolf as the token character just so he can rave on about Joker for 10 minutes.
Then it's probably like PT, and then fuck, we're getting a bit thin here, mate. PT, and then like
You just haven't thought about anything past Joker.
Yoker?
He's gonna say
no,
Palutena.
No, I'm definitely not.
She's
Okay,
not well
no,
designed? What's wrong with her?
No, she's just boring.
So okay.
I like Link a lot, actually.
Yeah, Link's pretty cool.
I think Link's really cool, and then like fifth and final character, Pichu. Actually, I think Pichu's dope.
You think that's
I think
good
he's like a
design?
super well, I think he's a super well designed glass cannon. He's like the ultimate glass cannon, and like extremely defined.
Even with like the
strength
self-harming thing is like the gimmick.
Yeah, I think.
So,
yeah.
so
he's
you
really cool.
were actually celebrating in your boots when Pichu got nerfed, not because you were like, oh,
Absolutely. Yeah.
the tier 4 is gone now, but you were like, wow, they finally made Pichu into this beautiful, perfectly designed character.
I mean, he was like, the thing is, he was broken though. Like, I don't think they needed to nerf the self damage, but the size definitely needed to increase, and the forward tilt definitely needed to go.
That forward tilt was
Like, other than that,
actually
he's really cool.
feral.
Everyone loves watching Pichu. I love watching Nintendo beat the fuck out of
Yeah,
everyone.
I'll agree.
Yeah.
I'll agree. I loved Pichu.
Yeah.
Like, I loved watching Pichu, not playing against Pichu.
Oh yeah, playing against it is hell actually, especially if you
Yeah.
play like a character that doesn't. Do
I think that matters if you're talking about well designed.
I think it's fine now. I think it's fine now. It's very clear like how to win still, even if it can be difficult, and nothing feels like too overbearing. And like they have to take like a lot of risks. So, yep, there's my 5 characters.
Interesting.
solid list.
I give it up.
All right,
Yeah.
good, Jason.
I think there aren't any well-designed characters, so therefore you have to look at the cool characters, which there also aren't many of. But I mean, you want some bias? My fucking cool characters list is full of it, mate. I mean,
Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong.
I mean,
Snake.
Diddy is the coolest
I
character in
think
this game.
it's not even
close.
cool. It's just like what feels good to play. That makes you feel cool. You know what I mean?
Not even like Diddy's just like he's got so much shit, and he's like can do so many things, and he's like got a bunch of tech, and he's like. He does feel good to play. That's a part of it. Like Diddy and Snake are like the 2 coolest characters in this game.
Yeah, fair enough.
Loki,
like Snake as well.
Fox is like. I don't know. I think he's too like. Maybe he is too hard to be like on the list. Not to be successful with, because obviously that's like been proven that you can be. You have to be literally the best player in the world to do it, but like you can do it. But I don't know if he'd be on my list. I'm just scrolling down. Fox, yeah, none of these characters. Holy fuck. Lucas might be a bit too lame,
Oh yeah.
No.
but Lucas is pretty cool.
No, Lucas is sick.
Um,
I've changed my mind.
Shoutouts to Jacob Mutto, who I had this discussion with like a year and a half ago, and I've come around to the Lucas.
You know what's he's back on the Lucas now.
Man, there's actually no other cool characters. Pretty crazy.
I want to give a shout out to Mega Man actually. I think Mega Man's sick.
Mega Man's. I was looking at Mega Man for a bit. I think
Is
Loki
Sephiroth
Inkling.
cool?
Fuck no.
Sephiroth is like really cool, but he is so overloaded. Like
Sephiroth
he's
is
too
like-
toxic.
none of these Fire Price 2 characters can be put on this list because they are all so fucking overloaded. So
Yeah.
it's like
They're way too broken.
yeah.
Is actually no. Like, would you? Is the scale like
Wolf,
cool?
and I'll give Wolf as well because Wolf
Is
is
the
obviously-
scale like cool and cringe? Like, is that the other side of cool, or is it lame? Like,
It's both. It splits off.
it's yeah.
Like
yeah.
there's a reason a character can be like poorly designed.
So like Incineroar, for example, can be
Cringe.
cool in some aspects, but then it's like cringe and like
Incineroar is cool because like. I mean, I don't even know.
I can explain Incineroar because he's in my top 5.
Really? Okay, that's interesting.
All right, you want my
Yeah,
top
alright.
5?
Alright.
All right, in order: Sheik, Incineroar, Lucina,
of course.
Wolf, and then Dr. Mario.
Oh my god, these are just characters you fuck.
These are just characters you
You play, yeah.
Well,
It's
maybe
top
I
5
play-
characters.
Maybe I play them. For
You
a
think you're the
fucking
coolest
reason.
guy?
No, you cannot put Dr. Mario on this list. That is fake.
I know.
I am
Dr. Mario and Incineroar
I am
on this
memeing.
list.
I am memeing.
They're
I
not
am
well
memeing.
designed, man.
In terms of like well designed, Dr. Mario is not actually on the list. I just thought it was really funny. It's probably like
Dude.
I like put him there, and I stopped thinking past that. So
Anthony and
it's probably
I
like
yeah.
Oh, you wanted to go?
I was starting a sentence. I'm sorry.
Low-key, before you start, Greninja's pretty cool as well.
Yeah, I give it up. Anthony and I had this this discussion of like, we made a list of characters who everyone who plays them thinks they're the shit.
Oh yeah.
They're the one. like as in. Wait, I forgot the exact criteria.
If you
but-
play Marth, Fox,
You're
Lucina,
pretentious.
Crom, yeah, those are the four mains. Yeah, all the Crom mains think they're so cool. They just think they're they touch themselves playing that character.
Dude, Anthony actually is projecting so much. This
Pink as
episode
well.
is just Anthony's projection episode. We're gonna title it "The Projection of Anthony Vanderpool." And
And
it's
then,
just him talking about how much he hates fucking Fox mains and me.
My counter argument is that you just think everyone that we know plays these characters are that. So it's like, you wouldn't call Bayonetta that type of pretentiousness because Woot's like a chiller.
No, because Bayonetta mains don't think they're the hottest shit.
I think they definitely do.
Dude,
It's just
That is
Wookins
a-
is like the GOAT.
it's like the number one character where
Anthony sympathizes because Bayonetta was the best character in the game in Smash 4,
Okay, you
so he
wanna-
has to sympathize.
you want
yeah,
a
I do
hot
sympathize
take.
with it.
Yeah.
You want a hot take, and this is obvious, and this is bit of Smash 4 bias.
Oh, yeah?
And this is, you've already said it, mentioned it. This is a no foul play to Wootkins whatsoever. But on average, globally, Bayonetta players are the worst human beings. To compile together. On average.
Out of all the cards?
Objectively, yes, 100%.
No, I think it's also
Every Smash 4 Bayo main is evil.
also no harm to
Legitimately evil. JK fucking ran someone over. What do you fucking want?
Let's not talk about this anymore, please.
Anyway,
Anyways,
Matt's
Wookins,
Matt,
homie.
fantastic.
He's a homie. Thank you for being
My
outlier.
my pick
Outlier.
would be
Fucking hell, Jason. Shut up.
my pick
What's
would
your
be
pick for the worst overall human beings for characters, Connor?
it's also no harm to the people I know who made this character because all of them in Australia are pretty alright. Or at least the ones I know. Luigi, mate.
Luigi,
Get him
I
out.
knew you were going to say that.
Get him out.
I mean, Luigi's probably second.
Yeah. It's even in America and watching the EU tournament, it's
let's not beat around the bush,
Oh.
guys.
Dude, I don't know about you, but Mr. Concon is
You're
a
with
chiller. He's a chiller, right?
he's ripped. And
he's also kind of crazy though. He was.
he's
bit
a little
in
crazy.
Smash 4.
He's a
Is
little
he?
crazy, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
thought
He was on the
loud.
K9 level of punching.
No, but,
shit.
but K9's a fine person. He's
Yeah,
just
but they
normal.
punch
but
him,
he's just
bro.
really emotional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when that's your best. That's your best. You know what I mean?
That's who you look up to.
Bar's pretty low. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm not gonna perpetuate this anymore. But yeah.
And then it's
By the
Villager
way,
because of
Instant-
P9 and Captain Awesome.
It's the goat though.
Come on, dude.
No. We do. Dude, that was Con versus Captain Awesome, right? And he's just...
Captain Awesome. What an anomaly.
And then there was the Blood Cross Crusader or something like that. I forgot who that was. I think it was another villager.
Bro, let's stop. Okay.
I'm sorry. And then Hero.
What?
It's a hero.
Hero.
He doesn't like hero mains.
Top 5 worst human beings.
We
to play.
literally just said stop you fuckwit. I'm gonna say it now. Roy mains need to grow the fuck up.
True. Face.
Roy Main's a number one childish tier list for sure.
I give it up.
All right.
Okay. We need to stop.
All right.
Alright, we're gonna break.
Can I
It's a
present
lead.
my first list?
Alright.
All
All
right.
right. It's top 5 drinks.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Coffee,
All
number
right.
1. Number 2, water.
Wow. Well, you start from number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's fine. That's fine. You start.
No, you don't start from number 1.
All right. Let me start from number 5 then. Number
I can't
5.
believe you put water on your list of drinks.
Dude, water's so sick.
Water's obviously on the drinks list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
come on.
stupid?
Are you
you-
dumb, Ernest?
Why would you put water on the list?
Dude,
water is
water's
you-
one of the best drinks of all time.
Icy cold water? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With some
for sure.
ice on the rock.
It's so boring. We all know water is so good. Just fucking.
Maybe because you've like growing up.
Everyone knows Macca's fries is so good, but do we just still put it on the list, mate?
Ernest, maybe because you grew up in like Victoria, you've been like blessed with good water your whole life. But like we have really.
Where the fuck
fucking
did you
good
grow
water.
up from?
In Victoria, man.
Clifton Hill.
No, but like you go to any other state or any other country, the water's just dog shit, and it's just like, man.
I mean, water is obviously on the list. Ernest is trolling.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're trolling.
Nah, this is so dumb.
And you ask literally anyone, why are you drinking right now? Why don't you drink some?
Are you guys stupid? The point isn't me saying water is. I'm not saying water is overrated. I'm saying it's so nonsensical.
Motherfucker, you can't sit there going, water's so dog shit, and then fucking have a little sip of your fucking water bottle.
You are so dumb. I'm not saying water is overrated. I'm saying water is obviously number one. You shouldn't put it on the list.
It's not called a coffee bottle, alright? It's called a water bottle, alright? It deserves its legacy, alright?
It does.
You are so dumb.
Dude,
Drinks, so fucking grow up.
dude, water.
Dude, drinks.
What
I
is
was
the
thinking
legacy
something
spot?
like alcoholic drinks or something, and then you've just said coffee and water.
Dude, you can
Come on.
put fucking alcohol on there if you like them. but they're
Alcohol
not
is not
consistent, mate.
present on the list.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm starting from number 5. Number 5, milk. Can't
But
go
we were
wrong.
in half of the list, which is going back and forth, dude.
It's fine. Just let him do this. Milk. You know what?
Milk. Milk. I'll drink straight milk. I love milk.
But it's fifth.
Is milk.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 4. I like the. This is so stupid. I like the texture that smoothies provide. It's like an archetype. Number 3 is tea, and then water, and then coffee. Anyway,
There's no way your list
You
is
don't have juice on
coffee.
there, mate.
There's no way your list is coffee, water, tea, smoothies, and milk.
yeah.
Juice.
Oh my god, this is the most basic bitch fucking.
Wait, not OJ. Is it? Wait, it's not OJ.
Nah, OJ's been cut. It's like 8.
Oh no.
OJ sucks, actually.
That's not true. You
It's
take
true.
that back.
No.
It's about water.
Apple
sure.
juice is better.
You take that back. OJ is so good.
OJ, yeah.
Shout outs to banana
It's
smoothies.
so versatile as well because you can have it in like by
That's a
itself.
drink. You see, like banana smoothie. That's a drink.
No, I
fucking
was thinking of the
All the
archetypes.
smoothies.
I was thinking of the archetype of
You can't
drinks.
just have all the smoothies.
Yeah, you have to say Victorian water, not just water.
Dude, it's actually true though. Victorian water is so good.
Zero degrees.
Geelong water is like 50
It
seconds.
sucks. It sucks. All right, that's my list. Now we go around in circles. Who's next? Pass the parcel, mate. Here we go.
Alright, on the spot, Anthony.
I can do a list. Okay, so I've
So,
got I kind of
Before you
a,
start, everyone else did 10, but
Yeah,
Connor's
I got
such a
10, I
lazy
got 10.
cunt.
I have another list with 10.
it's fine. Okay, so I've got a cool one. I've got top 10 like Call of Duty maps. Actually, so alright.
Alright.
Obviously,
Okay.
it's a bit biased because towards like the earlier, the early like PS3, Xbox gens, but that's where the best maps came from. Let's be honest. All right, number 10, I have Crash from COD 4. You know, the helicopter in the middle.
Yeah.
That's a fucking classic. Number
Yeah,
9,
but Black Hawk Down.
Number 9, Scrapyard, Modern Warfare 2. Just
going-
really well. Like
What?
it just plays really well. It's like kind of small.
Wait, so is this ninth?
No, 9th, yeah.
What?
You think Scrapyard's better or not overrated?
Fuck! Keep going.
Alright, number 8, I've Black Ops 2 Raid. So I think it's the best Black Ops 2 map. So that, Raid,
Actually,
that's
I never played Black Ops 2.
okay, that's the most common map by far in Black Ops 2.
Raid is really,
Oh,
really
Raid,
good.
okay.
Raid is really good.
Raid is
I
good.
don't know. I think I like.
Hijack.
Okay, no, go on.
Every single list I've seen has Raid like first, basically.
That's what of all time.
Yeah.
It's pretty
No,
good.
no.
Yeah, all the competitive players are like, yeah, we need like Raiders first.
Raid is
Yeah,
good.
Competitors are like just one part
Alright,
of it.
7th, I have Black Ops 1 map. I have Summit, a goaded map. Everyone
Yeah.
loves that map. Yep.
Yeah, too good.
6, okay, my last COD 4 map, I think. I have Kill House, which is a DLC map. It's like, you guys find that map? It's the
No,
one like in the
this is-
shooting house. It looks like, I think you
Wait,
recognize
which
it.
one?
You got
Which one?
Kill House,
Which game? Sorry.
COD 4.
I
Modern
don't know what
Warfare.
this is.
Let me search it up.
Alright. And then everyone recognizes these last 5 maps. Alright, number 5, Terminal. Obviously.
Oh, mate.
Terminal,
Oh,
the GOAT.
mate.
Number 4, High Rise, the GOAT.
I never
well.
played Kill Rise.
Alright.
High Rise, fuck.
High Rise the GOAT. Number 3, just Nuketown. I mean, like, I've played like hundreds of hours on this map. Like, doesn't matter like how unbalanced or whatever. It's just the GOAT.
Yep.
Number
Yeah,
2,
Nuke, too good.
Number 2, Favela, Modern Warfare 2. Just like the prettiest map ever. And then
I think
number 1
that's-
is,
I think that's my number 1 actually.
and then number 1 is Firing Range, Black Ops 1, or Black Ops 2, which is Studio. It's called Studio Black Ops 2. So
I think Favela is my number 1.
yeah, Favela's like so good.
Which one was mine? Oh, okay. At least my favorite Black Ops 2 map would be Standoff.
Standoff, yeah, very good. Yeah.
Standoff's my favorite.
Probably top 15 then for me.
Off the top of my head, Shipment COD 4.
Yes.
I was debating for that
Is
on.
a top 3.
Shipment is in my top 3.
It's so bad, but it's so
It's so
bad that
fun.
it's so ingenious.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Like one of a kind.
I didn't put Rust on either because I think
One of
Rust.
a kind.
I don't
No,
think
Rust
I
is-
think Rust is actually
definitely
the
on that
worst.
list.
I think Rust is the worst out of the small maps.
I think I haven't. Dome is
Dome's
one of my
alright.
favorites as well.
Probably the best
from-
Modern Warfare 3 map, but I didn't put a Modern Warfare 3 map on.
Hard Hat was pretty good too.
Yes,
but I'm
um,
like,
it's good.
my-
My favorite Modern Warfare 3 map was I can't remember what it was called, but it was like the
Village.
Asian market.
Oh,
The neon. It was like at night and like
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's like an Asian market.
that's Arcaden, I believe that's what it's called. Yeah,
It's one of them. But it was like the market at night.
Yeah,
I was-
yeah, yeah.
I remember
Yeah, yeah,
playing- every time I got this map, I was like, time to own some noobs.
No. Arcaden is the German arcade.
Oh, okay.
Like it's the German shopping
Oh,
mall.
I hated
Oh.
that map.
That map was good. I like that map. No, you're talking about bootleg, brother.
Bootleg, yes.
Bootleg,
is-
yes.
Yes, bootleg is good. Hard Hat is good. I like Village as well.
I cannot stand Hard Hat actually.
I played
No
okay,
way.
Hard Hat.
It's the one where like there's a circle around the map
There's
and
a-
then it all leads into the middle, right?
No, it's like the construction like site.
Yeah, I know, but like the map layout it's a circle. You
Oh, no,
go
yeah,
around
there's a-
and
there's a-
it all
there's a
leads
ton-
into
there's
the
a-
middle.
There's a ton
It's a tunnel. Yeah,
yeah.
there's a complete dog shit. Yeah, awful.
One of the best maps, second best map.
All right.
Yeah, well,
but,
you're a camping noob then if you like Hard Hat.
All right, Connor, do you ever any? Do you like?
My friend group didn't play COD growing up, unfortunately.
Oh,
so-
okay.
I only have heard of Nuketown though. That sounds cool.
Nuketown's cool. It is. But yeah, that's one of my lists. We can
Good
get
list. Good list.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the goat.
What?
Hijacked.
Hijack, yeah, Hijack's good.
Too good.
I think Hijack would have been 11 for me.
Most memorable Black Ops 2 map for me.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right. So my favorites. Actually, no. Jason, you go.
Oh, so I don't know.
I'm
what this-
I'm tweaking this right now.
You're tweaking.
Yeah, I'm tweaking my special list.
Hold on, I'm gonna tweak real quick as well.
So I don't have a special list because so we're gonna get full context behind the scenes of the podcast. I was basically like, guys, we should do a list one, and then they were like, oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea, and I was like, yeah, we can just do like a whatever we want. And they're like, cool, and I was like, all right, cool. What list do you guys want to do? And then no one responded to me for like a day, and then I come back and everyone's like, oh yeah, we've got our own lists, and I was like, no, we have to do the same list, dude. And he's like, oh no, I did like fucking top 10 foot fetishes or something, like fucking like.
All right, Jason.
I did a random fuck list.
All right.
So I have a bunch of lists here. But I'll do one that Ernest isn't doing because I think he's also doing like a basic one, right?
Yeah.
So that means I won't do this.
We can save our ones for later.
Yeah, I did 3 lists, so I just did one more. Yeah.
You did 3 lists.
Yeah, I just made
Well,
one.
I have. Okay, so I'll run off the bat with the basic ones then, and I'll say, I'll do TV shows.
Oh yeah.
All right. So this is all pretty recent because I didn't really watch TV as a kid. So these are all. Is there a single show here? There's like not a single show here before like 2010.
I have a question.
Besides 2 of them, which they're kind of cheating. Yes. What is the question?
because so I watch TV, right? But I don't watch it like often. Do you like do you spend like an hour each night watching TV to be able to like accumulate shows watched, I guess?
No, I don't watch TV much at all.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And also, I'll add that since I am not a weeb fuck,
Oh,
I've included
that
anime
helps.
in my TV show list.
Hey, that's cool, bro. That's cool.
As unsacred as you fucking idiots out there might think, I've put anime in my top 10 TV shows list.
That's fine.
Okay, so number 10 is The Boys.
I give it up.
All right. Would be my top 10.
Yeah, this show is like cracked.
Yeah, it's on crack.
The only thing about this list is that I have punished one of these TV shows for its subpar ending. Spoiler.
Honest.
Oh, yeah, all right. I mean, we all think it's
I wonder what show you're talking about.
So, a lot of these shows haven't finished yet, so take it with a grain of salt. Number 9 is American Vandal. This is like here's a Netflix show. I only watched it because it has Jimmy Tatro in it from Life According to Jimmy, and it's basically like a mockumentary of like this guy who he poisoned the food in the cafeteria and like made the whole school shit themselves like at the same time. Like 200 kids just shit themselves at the same time.
Oh, not the senator.
That's season 2, and so they have to find out like who did it, and it's like a making a murderer like mockumentary thing.
That's awesome.
The first one is that the guy got accused of spray painting like 22 dicks on like the teachers' cars,
That's beautiful.
and so they had to find out.
This looks crazy, this show.
Yeah,
I'm reading about it.
This show is fucking sick, and they never did a season 3, which I'm pretty sad about.
Damn.
All right, number 8, I have Squid Game here.
I give it up.
Everyone knows what Squid Game is, so I won't have to explain that one. Very good. You should watch it if you can. Hopefully, season 2 doesn't completely fucking ruin this franchise, but we'll see. Number 7, Anthony is in disarray, but I have Arcane.
Hey, in the bus,
That's 7.
no!
The show is so good, and if you hate it, you're a contrarian.
I don't hate it. I just think Squid Game's better. Like, you should swap them.
All right, this is where the tiers break up. So those 4 are pretty good, but this is my top 6.
So this is the S tier, pretty much.
Yeah, for sure, like SS. Okay, 6, I have Evangelion at 6. This is like basically the only anime I've watched from start to finish, and granted, it is one season. But I was like, I finished watching this, and I was like, guys, what else is like this? And they were like,
Nothing is like
literally nothing.
Yeah.
Literally nothing. And I was like, guess that's where it ends then.
It is
Guess
a
I'm not
pretty
watching anything
insane.
else.
It's pretty insane.
No, I think there's a couple of shows like it.
Yeah.
Alright. But anyway, we'll get into that. Number 5's Peaky Blinders. The show's fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
Finished this year.
What's it about?
They're gangsters in the after World War One.
The Prohibition era, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, they're just sick. It's just basically like being badass fucking dickweeds. It's like so good. But then like the show like progresses to the point where it's like, oh, you actually care about the characters and stuff like that, and there's like relationships built, so it's pretty good. Number 4, I have Game of Thrones.
Yes, yeah. Punished there.
Which is like it's just like first for like 5 seasons, like 4 seasons.
So
basically.
you would put it at the top if it was like the fird 4 seasons. And it just ended.
Yeah, and it would not be fucking close either.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it'd be the same for me as well.
It would actually be so much ahead of my
Have you
current
seen
number
it?
1.
Have you seen it, Connor?
Yeah.
Dude, the first 4.
Like
It's golden.
I like the first 6 seasons. I think
5 was bad.
Okay,
season 6. Or?
I get what Anthony's saying. Like, if it ended at 6, it would still be first tier as well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. No, but season 6, I think had the
Season
best, like,
I agree. Season 6 is good.
Yeah.
The
But
last
5
2
is
episodes
bad.
of season 6
Dude,
are like 10 out of 10.
There were so many moments in that show where my heart actually stopped. Like the Red Wedding. Even at
It
the end.
actually.
No, it just stopped. I couldn't believe it. Red Wedding.
Why that's so funny.
Ending of the first season. Like,
Basically,
it's a must watch.
guy.
so
God, stop.
At uni, everyone in my uni course watched this show, and I was like, oh, I didn't watch it because I was a contrarian, and I didn't want to fucking like watch the most popular show in the world. So I actually got the privilege of watching all 4 seasons of this in like a single weekend, which I
Aw.
did. Because I watched like the first 3 episodes, and I was like, hang on,
Yeah, same.
can't stop watching.
Yeah, I started
I,
with
watched,
season
I
5.
actually watched 4 seasons in like
Did you
two-
get
like,
anything
2 days.
spoiled?
I knew what the Red Wedding was.
Did you know like
Yeah.
anything season 1 and stuff?
No, I didn't know anything.
You didn't
else.
know the big
Yeah,
season,
I didn't
like
know.
episode 9?
Yeah, Baylor.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I knew every spoiler up until the end.
Oh,
You
and
know,
I knew the Mountain and the Viper as well because that was everywhere.
Oh yeah, I knew who died at the end of season 5. Like I knew every spoiler up until then, and I still think it was like really good.
Yeah. So many like quotable things and memorable characters. Like, why is
Yeah. Name 2.
No! Stop! I love Jon Snow. He's my favorite.
Oh, Jon Snow.
love Jon
Yeah.
Snow, Targaryen.
Yeah. And then my actual
I mean,
favorite character.
The best
who
character on the show is Tywin.
Yeah, Tywin. Yeah.
He's a good character.
Like every scene with him in it is like always good.
You don't understand. Like
He's the guy.
oh, dude,
Yeah.
and you know what's fucked? He wasn't even in season 1. He's introduced fucking cutting a deer, brother. He's slaying the fucking Baratheon.
We all know how
lion.
good we all know how good Game of Thrones is.
Bro. And Jamie's like this punk ass motherfucker, and he's like talking to like fucking Big Daddy. Oh, it's so sick.
Even like Iron the Hound.
The Hound is the goat, actually. Yeah.
That banter was so good.
But yeah,
I
we'll
was
be here
actually
forever.
less
I'm
harsh
gonna
on
have
this.
another one of these fucking chickens.
It's actually like, oh, we should come back and do like top 10 favorite like scenes from Game of Thrones as well.
Yeah, episodes or something.
When's the
I was like
number
less
one?
harsh on this show when it ended than like basically everyone I knew. But as it's sort of like sat in the back of my brain for the last 3 years, I've really grown to despise the end of the show.
It's bad.
Like a lot.
It's very bad.
I thought like I thought the bells was like really like when I first watched it, I was like, oh, I can kind of get it, and it looks really nice.
It does look nice. Yeah.
Which obviously is still true. Like the whole show, even the last season, is like beautiful to watch. But like, it's just so bad, man. Like it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, whatever. We all know. Everyone knows.
Yep.
All right. This is a contentious part because I think number 3 and number 1 are perfect, but number 2 is like it's just legacy. And I low-key wanted to put it first, just because of legacy. But there are flaws of the show. So I will say, okay, so number 3 is the Queen's Gambit. Okay. Which is just like an insane story. Like character, like just the character itself.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like actually cracked. And like, I've gone on about previous streams, not on this podcast specifically, but I've gone about previous streams how much I love the show. But the show is like literally perfect. Like you actually couldn't change anything. It's fine. Number 2 is Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like the most ultimate fucking sitcom. It's just like fucking cracked. It's the thing about sitcoms is that they're never really like ha funny. I think that's a part of the appeal. Is that they're just kind of like funny, and they're like good to just watch. And this one's perfect. And like, I think this is probably the only sitcom where I'm like ha funny. Maybe there's a few times in Brooklyn Nine-Nine where like a Holt gag got me. But other than that, like Seinfeld's is fucking too good. And number 1 is literally the most perfect TV show ever, and it's like Breaking Bad.
Alright, yeah.
And obviously,
You're including Better Call Saul, right?
no, I've not watched any episode of Better Call Saul.
What? Wait, are you saying?
No, I just was never interested in that character. Like,
There's
at all.
no.
Oh no. Do you're about to set us off, mate.
I'll straight up, okay, before you go off, I'll say that I will obviously eventually watch this show because it has gotten like such a good rap.
Hey,
You
yeah.
don't understand like how insanely good.
When Breaking Bad first came around, I was never like, oh,
Not-
like
yeah.
Saul was like the he's the fucking
Neither.
the George Costanza of this show. Like everyone was like, oh, this comic relief who's like kind of funny and like, oh, he's got a darker side to him. Oh, he's pretty cool. And it's like, so obviously this guy was going to get the spin-off, but like,
I didn't think he was actually going to get the spin-off.
I think if any character who wasn't like one of the main two going to get a spin-off, it was obviously going to be this guy. Maybe like
Could get Gus. Could get.
I thought
like a Gus one, but
I
like
thought Gus or Mike.
But the thing is, Mike is in a lot of Call Saul as well, right?
And same as Gus apparently as well.
Yeah.
So the thing with Gus is that most of his backstory is kind of already explained in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it is.
So, I mean, you could obviously do one, but like, I think if anything, it was going to be one of these two.
Expanded on in Better Call Saul.
Oh. But I never really got interested in it, and then like I said, I don't watch much TV.
I will just quickly, because it's like, I don't know, like I can't rank the TV shows that I've seen, right? But it's easily in that area of like, I don't think I can name anything more perfect, like any TV show more perfect, you know? Like there's like that category where it's like, there are very little things that I can like nitpick from this show. There's no fucking shit season. There's no bad ending. It's just so good. And Better Call Saul is like that, but it's also like, it goes an extra mile, you know? Saul was never the interesting character in Breaking Bad for me either, right? But I just watched, like, I always watched it because it was like, oh yeah, like, I've seen Breaking Bad, like, I might as well, right? And then it's just like, the first season was like kind of interesting. And the second one was like, oh yeah, like this is kind of cool. It feels a bit fan servicey. Kim is a really good character, and like the original characters they have are like really good, right? And then it just picks up, just like how Breaking Bad picks up, and you're like, oh wait,
Yeah,
okay,
so, like
shit's getting on, and then you're just on the ride, and you're like, wait, where am I? Like, and then you see the progression. Like it's that kind of thing where it's like it's kind of like a hill, right? And the hill is very like not so steep, and then it gets you look down when you're like season 6 and you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah, like Breaking Bad is like
insane.
And spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it by now, like grow up. But like when the plane crashes, it's like, yeah,
what?
Yeah,
it's like, and the cool thing about it is it's so subtle in how genius it is.
Yeah, dude, it like doesn't
there's no
it kind of happens. It kind of happens, and you're like, oh, all right.
And then you think about it.
And then you think about it a bit more, you're like, hey, that's really fucked up, actually. and it's just, everything fucking goes crazy from there.
Yeah. They're just, it's so good at just being, it's like the show where it's like, it is aware of how good it is, and it doesn't need to tell you. And it trusts that you're smart enough to realize the 10 strings that they fucking tied to make this fucking spectacular thing. And everyone is flawless. Like there is not it's not a shit performance, you know. I mean, obviously there are like performances that are like, oh yeah, like I don't think about you, but everyone that's relevant is like, it's so good because the show doesn't.
Side character, that's exactly right. Like,
the show doesn't need to write more dialogue for them. They act themselves, and it's perfect. It's fucking insane.
Breaking Bad's really good.
Sure.
I have to watch
I
it.
mean, just listening to Jason's list, it's like I could even see myself having these 10 shows like in my top 10. There's only one I would include that I love Black Mirror. That's the only one I would include in my top 10. Like I love Black Mirror personally. So
all right,
but
hey yo, that's chill.
Yeah, good list. One of the better lists.
Do you have a favorite? You've been quiet. Do you have like a favorite TV show?
Well, I haven't unfortunately watched like a lot of the best stuff yet. I feel like I'm in that phase of my life where it's like I know there's a lot of good media ahead to consume, and I'm like more willing to engage and consume it now. So like The Sopranos and Breaking Bad is like ahead for me, for example. But out of the big three of the HBO I've watched that I've considered the GOAT is The Wire. It is fantastic, and everyone should watch it. Hearing like Ernest talk about Breaking Bad, I see like a lot of similarities, but one thing
And Better Call Saul.
Okay, yeah.
I'm saying might be recency bias, but I like Better Call Saul more.
Okay, I'll be sure to add that on. But yeah, the thing I liked most about The Wire is that it just like required your attention to understand what was going on, and there was a lot of realistic plot that was able to play out because it's like the set and the whole premise of the show was so to a T, since they brought in like actual writers of people who were from Baltimore acting in those like departments, whether it be police or whether they're involved in like some kind of drug dealing and stuff like that. Like it was so to a T and connected well with the drama. It was just fantastic. So I don't really have like a top 10 TV shows though. Unfortunately.
That's alright. Ernest's list.
All right. I've got a pretty funny one.
All right.
I have actually made a few weird lists, but I'll start with this one. These are the top 10 years of my life.
Nah, that's sick, guys. I'll give that.
Dude, before you, so this list that David and I did like 6 years ago.
Oh, did you do this?
No. We did top 10 days of our life.
Oh, wow.
These days.
That's...
Do you remember days? Like
that's too
specific
hard.
days?
This is like
That's
the kind
way
of list
harder.
we did.
When
yeah.
Collingwood won the premiership in 20... No.
Was definitely not on their fucking dog shit day.
I think it's really good that you can have someone to do that with, because I'm assuming you'll have shared days, right?
Yeah, we did the day David almost bought a pig is up there.
Wait, can you
I
explain
mean, I think
that?
that probably
What happened
inspired
there?
you to make a top 10 days.
Wait,
I don't
what
think
happened on that day?
Wake up and you're like, I don't think you wake up and you're like, I'm gonna make a top 10 days of my life list. You know, it has to be like, man, David, like, when I bought it, that was a pretty
Remember
fucking
that time
good
when
day,
you
right?
almost bought a pig? Like,
Yeah, that was
dude,
pretty
it was
good.
like a fucking movie. It was.
You have to
and
chop
then
story
Jason,
now,
you were
man.
like, oh,
Chop.
I'm a list guy. What's another really good day? And David's like, oh yeah, and then no,
Yeah, October 31st, 2008. Yeah.
what was that?
What happened on October
I
31st?
don't know. That's a random date.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Hold on.
Halloween
Hang
2018
on.
was cracked for Anthony, dude.
No, 2008.
2008, baby.
Oh, 2008 was shit, dude.
That's a...
10.
Dude,
Something happened.
the trick or treat went wild, bro.
Yeah, they gave me a full chocolate bar, probably.
Oh no.
Right,
Okay,
and
so top 10 years of my life. I actually can't. Oh, this is kind of corny now that I think about it. But all right. So I'll go from 10 to 1. I almost went 1. By the way.
Dude, I can't
Okay, so
believe you're gonna like list off and you're gonna be like,
So you were born 1999, right?
I was born in
2003.
1998. I was born in 1999.
When I was 7...
All right.
All right, let's go. Yeah, go.
wait, I want to do this list now. Fuck, that's such a good idea.
This is such a bad list.
All right. Fuck you, Anthony.
Yeah, this is so good. I'm getting on the note
First-
as we
all
speak.
right, top 10, 1999. Ace, represent. Start when you were born.
Respect the elders.
Hey, shout outs to my parents, you know, giving me dual citizenship. All right. Then, okay, 2010, grade 5, probably my most fun primary school year.
Dude,
I think.
I just remembered this Chinreese tweet that's so fucking funny. It's on like the Vic Overheard account. And it's like, year 9 was the best year of my life. And then he's like, and then he replied, he's like, dude, it didn't get progressively worse from year 9. It's just, it was pretty good then. Like, that was the peak, you know what I mean?
That's exactly my vibe. Right? Grade 5, best kind of primary school year of my life, I think. Okay,
What happened in-
2016.
Alright.
You know, next is 2016. Year 11 camp. That was year 11. Camp, best camp ever. Really good, really solid high school year. Very, very solid. It's up there. All right, but high school was pretty good for me. Next up, number 8, 2022.
Oh,
year?
this
Pretty
year.
solid. It's pretty solid. I've had some pretty high ups and it's actually more really bad downs, but recency bias is a bitch, and I've been feeling pretty good about my own mental health. You know, I'm smart enough to realize some things now. Still dumb, but I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm kind of proud about some of the progression I have right now. And I think in large part, it is the year that I've fully been like moved out, right? From start till now. Send off to the Jelk House and stuff like that. Jelk House also, naturally it's a high, but most life experiences have lows. So it's number 8. Okay. And And then it's actually no, it's number 7 because I had 1999. 2017, year 12. So year 12, pretty good. School years was really good. Also, the fact that it was year 12 meant that I had a lot of direction in every single day of my life because I wanted to get a good ATAR, and simultaneously made me feel like shit a lot of the time. But I was so premature and didn't know what I was thinking, so I didn't realize how toxic my mindset was. So in terms of overall net happiness of 2017, it should be lower, but it sits pretty comfortably in the middle right now. Next year, 2013, which is year 8.
What happened in year 8?
Pretty good year, pretty solid. I was a king in Six Square.
Oh, mate.
Pretty fucking good. We inaugurated the gods of Six Square for year 8. I was one of them.
The 5 gods of Six Square.
4. There were 4.
Oh,
4 kings.
4 kings.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, next is 2019. It's my second year uni. It was really good because it's very high up there because it's like just my full university like experience. Like I was fully integrated. I was really into Smash then as well, and I was the most deep into like JML as well. Ultimate came out as well, so I was like, Ultimate came out 2018, but I was like, that was the full year of Ultimate, and I went traveling a lot too. You know, first time interstate as well. Had some really good experiences in Gong, in OHN as well, and that's when I went to Japan. So 2019 was really good. Top 3 right now. Third is 2012, first year of high school. Really, really good. Excellent high school year. Pretty good. Very good. I can't think of anything sad. It was just hype because you just don't know anything, right? So you're like, you're new, you're cool, you're cute. Okay, cool. And it's just like fucking highs, you know? Also played Call of Duty. Finally got a positive KD, so I was very happy.
Mate.
Second best year, 2021, which was last year.
Damn.
I don't know why I put this there when I think about it, but I think I put it
COVID?
there. Like at the time, I rationalized it, and then I'm thinking about it now. Met Helen, love of my life, you know, so that's pretty good. And also, I moved out, and yeah, it was just overall like probably the most eventful year of like one of the most impactful years, right?
I think it's also because like whenever you did get the chance to go out in between COVID, like every single event was so memorable and good because it just didn't happen often. Like I remember New Year's of that year, or obviously because it was last year, but like that was sick.
It was sick. It was really good.
Outdoor Pixel.
Yeah.
What could number 1 be?
And then the best year of my life is 2018, which
Year 10.
No, he's first year out of
It was first year uni.
Oh,
first year uni, baby. Fucking college dropout, you know? It's sick. Oh, it was cool. Uni was really good experience. I actually think 2018 doesn't have the most highlights, but it's definitely just net positive happiness. I'm like pretty good. All-time high net positive happiness, you know? Not too much happened.
You know what's funny? I reckon 2018 was my favorite year as well.
Yeah.
I'm actually second year uni at that point because I'm 1 year.
But also it's probably because 2018 introduced me to Smash, and that introduction to the Smash scene, like as corny as it is, like I mean, I'm here now because of the Smash scene. So it is probably like the biggest leap of my life, I think, going from like my normies to like another community that I've aligned myself to. So yeah,
my
it's
normies.
it's the filing shrine of
Yeah.
my life.
And now you're heading into Blighttown.
Okay. I've straight up just done this list.
While Ernest was talking.
Yeah.
That's why you were so quiet. I thought you were just like, damn.
I was
what a
listening.
dog shit idea.
I was listening. I was like, damn, man, like fucking.
Well, because
Yeah,
yours,
man.
you're a bit older, Jason.
Hell.
So You're a bit older.
Hey,
so
give
you
it up.
got,
This list is pretty good. It's a
got,
pretty
got more
good
years
idea.
to pick
This
from.
is the exact Jason list that I have. Okay, I'm just gonna bum rush through it because I don't want to take Ernest's time up.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so first off I've put 3 dishonorable mentions.
I didn't do
Okay.
that.
Which
Dis-
year
dishonorable
sucks?
mentions. Okay, 2021 easily the worst year of my life. Fucking dog shit year.
True. Base.
Complete ass, being in and out, no money, fucking grandma died. What do you fucking want? Get the fuck out of here. All right, 2009, next worst year of my life. I was exited from my friend group at high school.
Oh no! Wait, what happened?
I like accidentally clanked 2 dudes' heads together, and one of them got like really angry at me, and we got into a punch on, and then we stopped being friends for like a year.
Jesus. fuck.
So yeah, 2009 sucked cock. And 2013, first year at uni.
2009 was the worst year. I had a punch up with my mates. We stopped being friends.
And then next is 2013. Yeah. Very, very depressed. No money. Uni. Didn't care about life.
Fuck, dude. All my use, all my highlights are your lowlights.
Alright. And then we're gonna get into the honorable mention, which is 94. Yeah, being born's pretty cool. So I'm gonna give it an HM because I don't really remember it, so it's a bit disingenuous.
Hey, Pulp Fiction came out in 94. Hey, shout out.
Hey, so did The Lion King, baby. Let's fucking go. Hey, bit disingenuous to say that it's one of in my top 10 since I don't remember it. So, but
Fair
like
enough.
being born, like that's gotta do it, right?
Hey, nice shade on me, bro.
Age 4 is probably real.
Number 10 is 2011. Year 11 was sick.
2011's year 11.
Yeah, man. Year 11 was sick. I just remember like playing COD and like doing film and like not giving a fuck about anything. It was sick. That's all. That's all I can remember from that year. 2003. We moved from the small building in primary school to the big building, and I started playing a lot of soccer. That's all I really remember is like a lot of soccer. But I put this in because most of primary school was dog shit.
Really? Fuck.
Yeah, but 2003 I think was non-eventful, and so I wanted to just give that a highlight, a shout out. Number 8 is 2019. This
Shout out
is
to
first year of Ultimate, and I was still I wasn't really poor yet, so I didn't really care about that. I was walking around being fucking cool, playing Ultimate.
Debt hasn't reached me yet, so I was happy.
Dude, straight up, like. So I was like, oh, being chiller, like being like average at Ultimate, and it was like pretty good just overall year, like it's fucking solid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Number 7 is 2018. This is last year of Smash 4. This is the Glory Run. This was like,
Shout outs.
Number 4.
yeah, like playing Smash like kind of seriously. Like,
Hey, man. All-time top 3 Smash 4.
yeah, second in Vic the whole year basically, and then yeah, top 3 in Australia. So I was like, yeah, it's what a year. Let's fucking do it.
JV3
Number
me.
Yeah, that did happen. Number 6 is 2015, which is the first year I started playing Smash, but it was also the year I quit uni, which is the main highlight. I was like, yeah, nah, fuck this place. Getting the fuck out. See you later.
Fair.
Started playing Smash. Obviously, that harsh change of lifestyle deserves a mention. So, number 6, pretty good. Number 5 is 2006. This is specific shout-outs to the last 3 months of the year. We went to Canberra in school.
Oh,
We
mate,
had, like-
the fucking
The Questacon, mate.
Yeah, dude.
the bus, mate.
Oh, yeah, the bus.
Yeah, the bus. Yeah, that same thing happened. But, like, I was very happy in that video. I was carefree. Jesse McCartney. Fucking...
Yeah.
I was doing this is now. Took some time to turn around. I was going off.
Dude, your young years are broken when you're doing this because you just don't know what depression is. You're just... Actually, no, you might.
I knew what depression was.
But most kids were pretty bopping to
So
the
2006, and then yeah, the whole like last 3 months of primary school, like the graduation stuff.
Yeah,
I just remember being like
that was
really
sick.
nice. Yeah. All right. Top 4. Okay, number 4 is 2022.
Oh, mate.
Oh, mate.
You're having a good year, mate.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Got a job. Got some money. Bought a new computer. We're doing this podcast right now. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good.
Doing a podcast does to him, man.
I finally started my crackhead idea of doing a podcast.
Dude, mid-20s, the mid-20s realization to make a podcast.
Everyone has it, man.
Happiness increases.
Yeah, dude, it's fucked up. Also, it's the year that I've found my favorite album, so there you go.
Wow.
Shout outs.
Shoutouts.
You know what I mean?
Oh man. Yeah.
Alright,
That's,
top
in
three.
top three.
There's a tier gap here, top three.
Oh yeah.
Number 3 is 2012.
Oh.
So, year 12 was fun for me because first 2 months I told them I'm not doing exams and I don't care about that shit. And they were like, okay. And then all the pressure just dropped. And I was like, now I'm just a kid. Now I'm just kid being guy in year 12.
That sounds sick,
And, like,
actually.
Playing COD and watching basketball and playing basketball.
that's
and
when
just,
the
like,
college dropout hits the
dude,
best.
imagine like all the good parts of like the last years of high school without like the
school.
educational pressure.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro. Actually, easily the best year of my life.
It would actually be so broken,
Yeah.
right? So that's
Bullshit.
basically the formula that I copped there.
That's genius, actually.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
True.
Number 2 is 2014.
No.
So this is the same formula, right?
Can't do it.
Is like second year of uni, but basically like in the last like few months, I was like, oh, I actually don't care about this anymore. So I'm just gonna let's just fucking fly, do it. Who cares? Got like ridiculously close to my uni friends. Had fucking, was just a uni student, just like drank like fucking every weekend, just like do whatever the fuck I
On the
want.
King's
You
Cup,
got
man.
the social life of uni without the pressure of assignments. It's so bullshit. Like,
Yeah, dude.
broken.
Just fucking went out on that one, and then still lived at home, was still kind of like making money from work. Yeah, fucking good to go.
Yeah.
And number 1,
Wait,
not even
can I
really
guess?
remote.
Is it
Go
2016?
ahead. Yeah, not even remotely
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
2016, the tour, just the Smash tour, man. Just fucking start from the start. Go to Gong, go to BAM, OHN. Shout outs to number 1 on the best day of my life. OHN day 2, the Sunday. Very easily.
What happened?
It was just fucking, dude, you can't even explain it, man. Circles.
Hey, you have to write a song about it to get it, you know?
Just circles, man. That's all it is.
The song's called Circles.
And then, yeah, SXC won that bitch.
Yeah. Actually,
Ah,
yeah.
yeah.
Probably the crowning achievement of my life, unfortunately. So,
Dude, that TikTok hits so much different now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry and make someone see it.
Actually, I'm so sad now.
It's like an anime. You see Jason recollecting
Dude,
the
it's
best days of
it's
his life. It's like Boyhood in 7 seconds.
Oh, man.
Oh, I need to watch that movie again. Oh, man.
yeah, it's completely unwatchable movie.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, dog shit.
Nah, it's sick.
It's so awful.
Nah, it's good.
Do you have a favorite year of your life, Anthony?
Yeah, I said 2018.
Oh yeah, Connor. Yeah, sure.
2018 or 2016.
I'd say like
Or second half of 2021. The first half is actually the worst half.
Second half.
I'd say
It's very clear. No, it's when I moved to Melbourne. It's the second half of 2021. That's like really cool because I learned to like.
Dude,
live
it's like
independently.
the reverse. It's like television series. Like, yeah, the first half was shit, but season
then it
4,
picked up.
fuck, it was so
Yeah.
good.
It was though.
The second half of season 6 of Game of Thrones was like the best years of my life.
Damn.
Dude, you like the worst year of your life, but that single day, that's like Game of Thrones season 5. Oh, dog shit. Hard Home.
Hard home.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. So good.
You
Alright,
answer,
go.
Connor.
Oh yeah, probably year 11, where I was like on top of the world with Rivals of Aether, and I was so big chilling at school. I felt like such a genius. There was no pressure, and I was starting to drink, and it was sick socializing with.
Year
high
11,
school.
Jesus Christ. Grow up.
Yeah,
Mate,
sorry, mate.
start year 9, mate.
Dude, I thought I peaked in. Actually, no, that's a lie.
Are you peaking?
I was like, I'm thinking, when did I ever think that I peaked in high school? I think I peaked in year 9.
True.
I was like, bro, I got nothing but A's, and I was like, yeah, I'm alright. I'm pretty fucking good at this game, you know? And then I'm like looking back and I'm like, oh, fuck, Ernest. Should have picked in year 12. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, Ernest. Should have picked in COVID so it wasn't suicidal. Oh. Okay.
Wait, where are we up to
Anyways.
in the lists?
I think up to you, Connor.
Wait, oh, because Jason just went.
Well, Ernest just went. Oh yeah, Jason.
No, but then
just
Jason
went.
went. Oh,
Yeah,
did you want to do your actual list, Jason?
I
No,
did
Jason.
mine.
How
did
many?
his.
Because I'm the start of the second rotation, right? Because I went first.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
haven't done this.
it's on their list. You're
Alright,
next.
alright. Everyone,
Alright,
I'm assuming most people did this. Movies.
I didn't do movies.
Okay, I've done a top 10 guilty pleasures.
Yeah, oh,
That's just not movies.
chop that, mate.
That's a guilty pleasure movies.
Oh, guilty
Oh.
pleasure movies. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant guilty pleasures as a whole. It's like, yeah,
I
I
was
like a
like,
bit of Chucky.
yes,
See,
Number one, sucking toes.
No, guilty pleasure. Is it guilty pleasure movies? I said in the chat, but like they're actually all good movies, except for like one of them.
just alright, go.
All right. Okay. Okay. Here's number 10. Okay, number 10. Okay, we all love this movie. We all saw this together. So
American
but
Psycho.
It's still a guilty pleasure, I think, because we all think it's a 10 out of 10.
What, Mean Girls?
It's Mean Girls.
It's Mean Girls, yeah.
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 Oh,
I think
for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Number 10?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, what the fuck?
Because the further it goes, if the guiltier it gets, like basically.
There's no.
Oh, the more risque.
Yeah.
No, it's not risque.
Are you
Like-
gonna say
okay,
something
like-
cancelable
you'll
as
see
number
what
one, Anthony?
Number one is like
Like,
you'll see why it's number one. Right?
Or like the
What's-
room or something.
no,
No,
it's,
no, the room
it's
is
fucking like
ridiculous.
cuties or some shit.
No, these. Fucking cut that shit. Alright. No, these films, I basically just think are like 10, they're like 10 out of 10s. But they're not actually 10 out of 10s.
You can't
Well,
do
I
that.
say that. I can't believe we've actually seen that.
Alright, I might have to cut that
Alright.
one out.
Yeah. Alright. What's that? Number 9. Alright, number 9.
Poker face.
I've talked about this movie a bit. I have the original Scream. I think it's like actually just a masterclass in like
Yeah,
a
it's
horror film.
just.
I think it's just so good.
Too solid.
It's way too good. Like
Too solid.
for like how like yeah, it's so ahead of its time. I think it's unappreciated, but I'd still consider it a guilty pleasure movie because it's not trying to do anything artsy, right? Like so.
You
but-
can just say that this is your top 10 movies
No,
list.
it wouldn't be my top 10. None of these movies would be my top 10.
Dude, you've just explained Scream as if it's like the love of your life.
It might be my top 10. All right, but the next one is definitely not my top 10. All right, it's Batman vs Superman. I fucking think this film is so good, actually.
above Scream.
Oh
Dude,
my
fuck.
god.
Batman vs Superman.
God, dude.
Everyone thinks this movie is dog shit.
It's so fucking bad.
Dude, when they're dude, it's like this. It's like so well shot. It's so well shot. The music is so good. Batman vs Superman fighting, like you can't get much better.
You
than
can't
that.
get much
Anthony,
better.
Anthony hates a real one for liking The Godfather, and he's like, oh,
Dude,
Damn
this is
it,
literally
it's
the
so
movie that
well
made me
shot.
never watch a DC movie again
Dude,
because of this.
it's too good. Dude,
I was like,
Affleck
I'm
is too
literally
good.
never gonna watch a DC movie again because of this.
oh my god.
When they're like 40 minutes into the movie, there's just like a fucking vision flashback scene of them, like of him coming out of the fucking.
It's so cool.
You don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I think it's sick. I just think it's sick. It's so. I love Batman as well. So anything with Batman in it, it's just like I'm just like, oh, it's Batman. I love Batman. All right. Number 7. I don't think anyone's probably seen this film, but it makes sense why I'd like it. It's a movie called Sucker Punch. It's another Zack Snyder film, actually.
No, Sucker Punch. I've seen Sucker Punch.
It's another Zack Snyder film.
This
actually.
movie,
It's
yeah,
another-
these movies are all fucking awful. Holy shit.
Nah, it's so sick, dude. Actually, no, it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad, but like,
What's it
it's
about?
Like, these like sexy girls just go
Yeah,
in this asylum and they like
Just
need to
getting-
find their way out the dream or something.
yeah,
Like,
it's like the Matrix, dude, but like with like sexy girls in like insane asylum.
yeah,
Okay, interesting.
it's pretty much it.
Is
It's
this
just
like
all
a
bit.
is this like a movie I'd watch on like movie recaps where they like explain the whole plot in 10
No.
minutes? No.
No, it's
No.
not.
My
I don't- I
sister's
don't-
in love with this movie.
This
Okay.
movie I kind of don't recommend. Actually, like, but I love it for some reason. All right, number 6. It's been a while since I've seen this one, but it's the Zac Efron's 17 again. I think this movie's hilarious. I watched this movie like 4 times
I
when it
haven't
came
seen
out.
that movie in ages, but like I
Yeah,
remember.
it's been a while. Yeah, exactly. It was so good though. I think it's so funny.
I never heard of it.
But it's been a while since I've seen it. But I remember it's like it shouldn't be a movie I like, but I just think it's really funny. Like the premise is just really funny. It's just like, what's his name?
I think the funny part about the movie is him trying to avoid hooking up with
His daughter. Yeah,
his daughter.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's so funny. Okay, so Connor, like so it's a high school. It's like a high school teacher or someone, a basketball coach.
Yeah, basketball coach.
High school
Yeah,
musical.
and he's like, damn man, fucking wish I was young again so I could fucking play some basketball because I'm fucking old. And so he wakes up and he's like 17.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and
Because
it's
he's
just
splitting
like
up with his wife, and he
And
falls
then-
in love with his wife again at the end.
hilarity ensues.
Yeah, there's a couple funny characters in there. All right, number 5. It's 2 movies, but they're basically like the same reason I like them. It's the Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter movie.
Oh,
That
Dude,
exists. What?
The Street Fighter movie,
the Mortal Kombat movie. Oh,
dude. Yeah,
What?
I think Mortal Kombat's definitely the better film, but they're both like still not that spectacular. I think the Street Fighter film has it has 2 really funny scenes in it though. It has the scene where it's like when M. Bison is like interrogating Chun-Li, he's like, for you this was like the most memorable day of your life, but for me it was Tuesday. Like that's like the best scene probably of all time.
Wait, this came out in 2021.
No, it came out like
1995.
Yeah, it's like the
Five.
old one.
Yeah,
But there's a new one.
Um,
What the hell?
you're talking about Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've seen no. The new Mortal Kombat movie is
dude,
not that
Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Oh,
I've not seen Annihilation, but like,
dude, it's so bad. It's so
It's
fucking.
got
I'm
a
a-
3.6 on IMDb.
but the thing is, like, I'm just a big fan of just these characters, so just seeing them in the movie is just like it's just too like pleasurable.
There's a scene in this Mortal Kombat movie where like Sub-Zero like freezes a guy and then like breaks him, and I was like, holy fucking shit, dude, fuck.
I like the Sonya vs Kano fight. That's like my favorite fight in the movie. In the 1995 one.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting here now. All right, number 4. All right, I reckon I saw this film when I was 13, and that's why it's like, I think that's why I liked it so much. But it's like I think this movie came out in 2008. It's Wanted. I don't know if any of you seen that or heard that movie.
Oh,
I think I've heard of it.
where it curves the bullet.
Yeah, it's Curves of Bullet. James McAvoy, Angelina Jolie. It's the fucking sickest. It's the coolest movie ever. I've only seen it once, but when I thought it, I was like, "This is."
Is it Pipeline?
Like, dude, it's just like
It's low-key pipeline.
I thought it was better than The Matrix when I watched it. I watched The Matrix, and I was like, this is just cooler. Like, he's just
13-year-old Anthony's like 12 out of 10 for the books.
Yeah. Just like sickest action scenes ever. Curving bullets. Like, why hasn't no one ever thought of that before? Just.
I mean,
like-
Matrix did that.
No, they dodged the bullets. These guys curved the bullets.
I thought they did curve.
I don't think they ever curved the bullets, but I don't know.
You're right.
I thought it was really good.
Because
I love
it's
it.
physically important. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry. It's alright. It's alright.
All right. Number 3. All right. I've watched this movie. I go back and watch scenes of it all the time. It's Spider-Man 3.
Oh yeah. That
Spider-Man
is
3
not
did-
shameless at all, by the way.
No,
No, not
but everyone-
shameless, but guilty.
People do
That
consider
is
this.
completely shameless.
Yeah.
No.
People consider this the worst Spider-Man.
This is
film.
a classic.
Everyone knows that it's like it's like the most vanilla like guilty pleasure movie because everyone knows it's bad, but everyone also loves it for how memey it is. So
Dude,
Ah.
yeah, exactly. The meme value for this movie is like
It is
off the
insane.
charts.
Yeah.
Like, I go back and watch the scene where, like, where he says, like, oh, you want
Someone
religion?
might-
No, what does he say? You want forgiveness? Get religion. Like, when he, like, he photoshops the Spider-Man. But there's just too many good scenes in that movie. I
Yeah.
think it's still my favorite Spider-Man out of the
Sure.
original 3. But,
I think they all suck. They're all pretty cheesy. Like that's the thing. And then Spider-Man 3 is like it's just like full on cheesy, but it's also
Yeah.
just full on bad as well. I don't
yeah,
know.
but the meme value is just so... Dude, like, the fucking... Like,
I don't
the
know. Like
dancing scene-
the whole trilogy has insane meme.
No,
value.
yeah, but the Spider-Man 3 is, like, in particular, is, like, highly memeable, in my opinion.
I actually think 1 and 2 are more memeable. I don't know. I think a more like if you take away the emo Maguire in Spider-Man 3, you can't like What else is
The
there?
thing is, I think Spider-Man 1 actually is probably more memeable because it's got Willem Dafoe, like any
Yeah,
scene he's
dude.
in.
And it's-
But that movie,
Who
people
are
consider it
you?
really good. But people actually, but more people still hold that in high regard, whereas Spider-Man 3 is like kind of shat on by like actual people.
Yeah,
but I still
yeah,
think
yeah.
Spider-Man 3 is like good.
Yeah, I'll give
All
it.
right, all right. Number 2. This is a film I just saw yesterday,
What?
actually,
Jeez.
and I knew no, it's been a film I've been watching in a long time.
Recency bias.
Yeah, but I think it's the GOAT. I think it's definitely Pipeline. It's Cruel Intentions. I don't know if anyone's
I've heard of
seen
it.
that. But okay, it's kind of like I won't explain the plot, but it gives me Death Note vibes. Essentially, it's kind of like it's like like a step brother and sister, like basically they're just like I think they're just like really well written characters. Basically the plot is like, all right, the stepbrother's in love with the stepsister, and he
It's
like
got
basically
Bittersweet Symphony in it. That's
I
what I
don't bring a
remember.
soundtrack. Yeah, but basically, there's this new girl, and like the aim of the movie is for the guy to hook up the girl so he can basically have sex with his stepsister. That's basically it. Yeah,
That's
what a plot.
awesome.
What a
So,
plot.
that's like Oedipus Rex, but for high school.
But no, it's like. Dude,
that's
it's so funny as well. It's like a mix between Mean Girls and Death Note and
Wait,
like,
I might.
I think you need to watch this.
This
This
a
is
pipe.
Pipeline?
Clear Pipeline.
Alright.
Oh, this is-
I can't
this is-
explain
this
it.
is a-
It's just it's really well acted.
It's like
but
Old Boy, but for American high school chicks.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's like so insane, that movie. I think
Okay.
everyone should watch it. And then number 1, I've kind of cheated. I put 3 movies in, but it's
Oh.
just the Star Wars. It's the Star Wars prequels.
The classic one
Yeah.
parentheses.
It's just the prequel trilogy.
Ah, yeah.
I just think like I'm glad.
You're a prequel.
No, the thing is, like, my life would be worse without these movies. Like,
Dude, 1999
I-
this is the fourth best year of my life.
Definitely. And my net happiness in primary school would be so much lower without the prequel.
no, like, if you told me, gun to my head, it's like, all right, you delete the top 10 movies of all time or delete the prequel trilogy. The top 10 movies of all time are gone. These movies are like,
Just the go.
I think discussing the prequel trilogy is like my favorite thing to do. Like, honestly, I think this discussion around watching videos on the prequel trilogy is like way more interesting than watching anything other, like any other Star Wars related stuff. Even if the other Star Wars movies are better. Like,
Could
and I-
General Grievous kill Anakin
but
Skywalker?
he's such a cool character, dude.
General Grievous
He is
is the
fucking
Abyss
sick.
Watchers.
Dude, and obviously the meme value. I mean, yeah, we don't need to talk about the meme value. It's just like the most memorable movies of all time, essentially.
Monster.
So like,
I need to
movies have
rewatch
brought
the
me
prequels.
no movies have brought me more joy than the Star Wars prequels.
Anthony,
give
we're
it up.
chopping. We're gonna do like the prequels.
Just the prequels.
No, like
Just the
all.
prequels.
No, but like all like threes. We'll go
Not
through
just the
all of
prequels,
them.
mate.
The kids.
We'll go through like
Even the
some
children.
Indiana Jones movies, Lord of the Rings. Do it all,
Skip
man.
Indiana Jones.
Nah, just
Ah, come on, man.
just the prequels.
Gotta give it up for.
I'll die on the hill that Indiana Jones is mid.
No.
So mid.
Nah, you can't say that.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I can. And I will. And I will say it again.
All right, but those
It's
are my
mid.
top 10 guilty pleasures. I do recommend you all watch Cruel Intentions.
Yeah,
I
no,
think it's
that-
really good.
That's,
Yeah.
that's pipeline.
Pipeline.
That's good.
Pipeline. Fantastic.
All right, well, what are your top 10 movies? Jason?
Oh, mate.
Didn't you already do this list like on stream? Like a
Yeah, I
couple-
have this list.
Is it the same? No.
I think there's one change. But it's pretty much the same.
All I remember is that Goodfellas was on it. Not to
Oh,
spoil.
Goodfellas is on it.
And I was like, and the other movie that we watched together, that I thought was quite good.
That's super bad.
The
No,
Irishman?
we're talking about.
In
It starts
Bruges.
with the no. It starts with the S. The
Don't tell me you're talking about
yeah.
Snatch.
Oh,
talking
Snatch.
about Snatch. Yeah.
Oh my god.
The Snatch.
The Snatch.
Hey Jason,
All right.
I love the Snatch.
The Phantom Menace, mate.
Yeah, so I've already talked about my list a bunch, like, elsewhere, so I won't get too into detail of it. So I'll just, like, whip it out, and if anyone wants to
When you
comment.
say elsewhere, it's probably lost in the void.
Yeah, it is.
No, I think you would have uploaded it.
Number 10. The Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Base.
Oh, I should watch it.
Still haven't watched it.
Banger.
Yeah.
Number 9 is The End of Evangelion.
Yep.
Number 8, which I think is the only change from last time, is Arrival.
But like the space thing with the aliens.
The aliens. Yeah.
Language.
Oh, with like they communicate through the.
Yes.
The Amy Adams movie.
Hey, circles. Oh my
Have you-
god, whatever.
Have you seen Arrival, Connor?
No, I haven't, but I'm trying to
Obviously
remember what it is.
Mate. Don't look up Arrival, you might get spoiled.
If there's a thing floating.
Yes, that's
Number
it's, yeah, it's that movie.
Yeah, it's the alien. Yeah.
Cool.
Hawkeye's in it.
Oh.
And so is the King of Scotland.
Base.
Number 7, The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah, that'd be my top 10. All right.
That's
Banger movie.
Number 6, 127 Hours.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Respect.
mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was my number 1 for ages when I first watched it because when I saw this in the cinema, I didn't know about the outcome. I didn't know that it was like based off a true story. So basically, I was edge of my seat the entire time.
Damn.
was-
Wait, can I
What
guess
if
the
you-
movie? Can I guess the movie?
Guess what movie?
The movie you're about to say. Oh, you're talking about 100
No, I'm talking about 127
Oh,
Hours.
okay, yeah.
Number 5 is Whiplash.
Yeah.
Too
Which-
good.
Good movie.
I think if you've seen it,
Great movie, actually. Yeah.
I think if you've seen Whiplash and it's not in your top 10, you're probably fucking stupid.
It's probably like a top 15. I reckon. I reckon it's barely out. No, it'd probably be top 10.
I only
think
have
watch
it in
scenes.
top 10.
It's
think-
one of my most rewatched movies, though.
I think Whiplash is like based off like every movie I've ever mentioned in my life, universally the most liked.
Yeah. No,
It's-
it's probably my top 10.
I don't think
I
there's a
think
single
it's-
person.
It's hard to be like, oh, that wasn't good, but it's also like it's only barely in the top 10 for me.
Yeah, same.
And that's only because I watched it in the cinemas for the first time, and it was one of the best cinema experiences ever. Like, the last 10 minutes in the cinemas was...
I mean, it's a movie, like, I think about it all the time. I'm like, oh, look, that guy, he's just like J.K. Simmons, right?
He's
Like,
just like me.
yeah.
Yeah, like
No, I mean, I think about life like Whiplash.
I'm actually surprised we don't make references to Whiplash.
Yeah,
more often.
exactly.
Dude,
Yeah, I think about
it's like- it's
Whiplash.
like
J.K.
cancelled.
Simmons.
It's like the guts thing, right? Like
Yeah.
I think
Oh, yeah.
I think Ernest is just
yeah,
like J.K.
like
Simmons.
we're
Like,
Miles Teller
Yeah.
and Ernest is J.K.
Ernest
Simmons.
is J.K. Simmons.
Yeah. He's Fletcher, whatever, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Fletcher. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unreal.
He just wants me to push, man, that little bit further.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like,
Yeah, except I'm
No,
not going to
no,
slur you.
No.
Yeah, and then
Oh.
like Connor like
you do it mentally, man.
jab back air, like react from roll the ledge, and then it's just like the scene at the end where like you only see his eyes, but it's Ernest, and it's like starts smiling.
Oh wait, yes.
Oh my god. Anthony's seeing the zeros and ones, and I'm like,
No, actually, great movie. No,
Anthony's putting it in his top 10.
yeah, it's my top 10.
New update just dropped.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Number 4 is No Country for Old Men.
I thought you just said something. Isn't that the one with the guy that like just he's got no emotion and you just
Yeah, the guy with the hair, man.
yeah.
Always found this movie overrated. I think it's.
This is the perfect movie that Anthony just goes, you are pretentious and you should die.
I think it's a pretentious.
I'll give
I
it
think
up. It's a
I think
pretentious
it's
movie.
pretentious.
It's a pretentious movie.
Yeah.
Does that
I'll
mean
give
I'll
it-
like it, Anthony? Because it's pretentious.
Yes, absolutely.
You probably love this movie.
I'd probably
I
love
think you wouldn't. I think you would be invested for 2 hours and 27 minutes, and then you'll be like,
That was
I
cool.
don't know what I just
But
watched.
the thing is, if you told me this is your favorite movie, I'd be like, I respect that though, because I think it's a good movie. But it's just like I don't quite.
You can't do I think it's overrated, but
The movie's really well made. The movie's really well made and really well like acted and all that. Oh, he's just
I
left.
still left.
What? He's fucked the layout, actually.
Dude, he's fucked the layout, dude.
Oh my fucking god. You've just exposed us on so many levels, Ennis.
No, it's fine. It's fine on my
It's just
screen.
a JPEG, guys. I know.
It's fine on my screen, boys. It's all good.
It's just a JPEG. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
I can't believe you
Uh,
said that, Anthony. That's fucking crazy.
What, that I
Whatever.
said, like, it's overrated?
Dude, this
And
is-
then- but I
This is why you're going.
reject it.
No, but you're like, oh, I respect it.
Dude,
No,
this is
You're schizophrenic.
how you go
Holy
hollow,
fuck.
Anthony. This is it. You've
No,
lost your.
Anthony-
No,
He
there's a difference. There's a
like
movie.
multiple personality
I
Can you
disorder.
wait? You
Your
just
movie
calm.
choice.
There,
calm
there
down.
are movies. There are movies that I think are overrated and I don't respect, but that's not one of them.
Can you give us an example?
Oh fuck! I need.
But
to
like the
look.
Shawshank Redemption or something.
No, the Shawshank Redemption is
He
good.
loves the Shawshank Redemption. That's
It's not my
completely
favorite
in his
movie.
pipeline.
Any
But also-
Quentin? No.
It'd be below Whiplash, but it's a good movie.
Number 3 is Goodfellas.
Base.
yeah.
I actually love this
Yeah,
movie.
definitely in top 10. Yep,
Too
no
good.
debates. Yeah, too good.
Number 2, Might Turn Some Heads. Interstellar.
Oh, that's
There's no surprise because I like you've mentioned them all before. So
oh.
all the surprise was like
I actually haven't watched
Why
Interstellar.
though? No, I like Interstellar, but like why?
Dude, it's just fucking... It's just everything, man. Like, once you look past the absurdity of, like, the second half,
Yeah,
and you're like, oh, it's just like... It's not so unimaginable that it, like, took me out of it, which is, like, what a lot of people complain about. And I'll try to say it without spoiling, like, too much. Like, it didn't take me out of it, like, the ending, like, the last...
yeah,
leg
yeah. I
of
know what
it,
you mean.
right?
Like, yeah, like,
I wasn't like, oh, this is too crazy, and I now I'm not following.
yeah, yeah.
I was like following the whole time, and I was like, oh, dude. Also, definitely my favorite soundtrack of like any movie, like the organs. Dun, dun,
docking was really good.
dun, dun. Like yeah, and just scenes like that, like all the stuff with Matt Damon, randomly he's just there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Mars
um,
guy.
Yeah, dude, like, just, like, also, low-key performances. Fucking ridiculous from everyone.
Cooper, look, we're interstellar. It's my favorite. I love when.
Oh, my fucking God. Shut the fuck up. Anyway. Yeah. And number 1 is Snatch.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Which is... Yeah.
I don't like Snatch. I'm gonna say it.
What do you want?
Don't like Snatch. I don't think it fits. I don't know. I mean, the comedy is exactly like the opposite of what I like.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like bad comedy, and this is good comedy, so why would you like it? It's the opposite.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my list.
Good list.
Dude, I was about to say... I was about to, unironically, so, like, I, like, accidentally hit my phone. So I was looking at the number 1 on the next list, and I was about to say, and my favorite movie is Basketball Shoes. But it's not. It's Snatch.
It's
But
it's too good.
Good list.
I'll quickly do mine.
I was expecting like a Shrek 3 or something to come out of nowhere. Like from
The
left
Lion
through.
King is 11th.
Yeah. There we go.
But I could not get rid of... I could probably on a certain day and
Yeah,
feel...
it's definitely
Put it on
like,
above, like,
specific
Perks.
days.
But I think Perks takes it out for me. Perks is easily the most watched the movie I've watched the most, like, in my entire life.
I should watch. Yeah,
Like
Crazy.
five times.
Yeah.
Is it a pipe? Is it on? It's definitely a pipe line.
Seriously?
Yeah, like when I discovered this. So this is my favorite movie for ages, and it's kind of aged poorly for me because I think you actually, low key, to appreciate this movie, you probably need to be depressed when watching it, because you're like, man, that's just me.
I also
Nice.
think it's unwatchable when you reach past a certain age.
Maybe, I can still watch it because I like, you know, maybe it's like a bit of nostalgia
Yeah.
in it.
Resemblance of the time that you can
There's
appreciate.
more in
Yeah,
there.
exactly. But yeah, I legit, and this might sound cringe, but I watched this movie like so fucking much. Like, so I watched the movie in 2014. So a mate of mine, I remember we were in somewhere in Whoop Whoop, like fucking 4-hour drive away.
Whoop, whoop.
Warrigal.
Ah.
Doing filming for like university, and then we walked past like Video Easy, and we're like, oh, we should rent something. And one of our mates was like, oh, we should watch Perks of Being a Wallflower. That movie's sick. And we were all like, what are you, fucking a loser? What are you like? What are you like a woman watching this? Fucking like sitcom rom-com bullshit. Like, what do you want? Like, we're watching Mafia, like the Mafia Gangster Squad or whatever the fuck it's called, which was like
Gangster Squad.
awful, by the way.
Yeah.
So like,
I remember that name. Really hits like a certain era.
and then like a year later, I watched this and I was like, wow, Eli was just correct. This is literally the best movie ever made, and I'm fucking like all over this movie. And then I like legit watched it. Like I would go to bed and just like play it on my laptop like as I fall asleep, like every night for like a year. Legitimately, yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, right.
Fuck.
So yeah, but then obviously yeah, it's fallen off, but
You
it's still
grow
there.
up, you know.
Yeah, dude.
I watched that when I was like really young. I was like, I think primary school still, and I watched it. Or maybe it was.
It came out in 2012, so calm down.
Well, that's that's my first year of high school, so I was not far. You know. Yeah, I think I watched it then. I watched it in Hong Kong actually. Shit.
I should watch it. Feels like.
I don't think I can watch it again because I think I'm like past that.
Yeah, I hear that a lot, especially
I don't
with,
even really know what it's about, so I don't know what I actually don't know what you're talking about. But
especially
think
with
about, like,
movies like
you know-
Warfire. It's like too
tell me,
late.
I'll just watch it. I'll just watch it and I'll decide myself.
Do you know what a wallflower is?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's just weird.
Do you think you were the wallflower, like a wallflower, Anthony? Just like
I don't know
of
what
what
it
you
means.
of what you think it is. Do you think?
No, I have no clue what it means.
It's like
Definitely
Just
Really
yes or
was.
no, mate. Come on,
what's the
Yeah.
official definition of a wallflower? It's like
You definitely were at some point.
everyone.
I think.
I think
Not
it's
just-
Everyone.
everyone.
But
I was about to say a name.
Ah!
Fucking dangerous.
We name names in this podcast.
Yeah. It's just
think
like a
if-
fucking introvert, like fucking like
if you're
shy
in
nerd.
if you're in
cunt.
Smash, then
Yeah, most of them are.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my top 10 real quick. It is ironically Whiplash.
Wow.
That is 10.
Fantastic.
Uh-huh. The Wind Rises,
Ah, yes.
Emily,
Oh.
Lord of the Rings, the full
Nice.
series. Right? It's too unreal. It should be higher actually, now that I think about it. But I made this list a bit ago. In the Mood for Love, Whisper of the Heart,
Ah,
In Bruges,
yes.
Amadeus, Lost in Translation, and Portrait of a Lady on Fire. But Lost in Translation and Portrait are like interchangeable, really. Most of these movies are like, aside from like Portrait and Lost in Translation, all of the other ones are kind of like interchangeable. I think they're all just like so fucking good.
Just good,
you
yeah.
know? I'm just like, I think about like Whisper of the Heart, and I'm like, wow, that hits like a certain part here. No pun intended. And I think about Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, best of its kind, you know. It's just like there's like a whole bunch of everything. Wind Rises, insanely special to me.
Can't believe you
Just,
like introduced me to those films, and I like love them dearly.
Yeah, I can't believe I introduced you to Ghibli movies.
Well, yeah, like, well, not entirely, but like, come on, dude, that was during lockdown. That was a special time
that's-
where we did that. That
that
streak.
like, if I watched The Wind Rises when it came out, it would not.
Oh.
It wouldn't hit as hard for me because I had to have watched it in lockdown, and my memory with that movie is in my single bed in my crooked asbestos house during the peak of lockdown when we're all in Zoom calls on my laptop when I didn't have a PC and I didn't have a desk.
so good.
Actually, beautiful kind
Different
of, like,
time.
beautiful memory I have, and that movie made me cry.
What I remember the most was watching
And Shrix was in the call. He was
Yeah.
watching it too.
Fireflies, the Great Grave of the Fireflies with everyone in the Gamba.
I was watching Firefly.
Oh, come on, man. But like, I remember
My
like
favorite TV show.
Mod and Jason being there, and like a bunch
Yeah.
of other people, and then like finishing that together. I'm like,
Dude,
damn,
Mod?
this was sick.
Ghibli is such a mod thing too, because he's like, I fucking hate anime. The Ghibli.
Animes for cringe cunts.
Look at these bugs. They're just chilling. You know? Look at these fireflies. That was really sad.
All right,
yeah.
I made mine quick. We can blast through this one. All
Yeah.
right, my top 10 movies list. All right, this is like I haven't.
Wait,
a lot of
you
them in
again?
order.
Hang on.
Yeah, no, I'll go through this quick because it's the same topic. All right, fuck it. Okay. I have one honorable mention was The Dark Knight because it's my most watched film, but I'm not sure if I would put it in my top 10 anymore.
Really good.
All right, but it's a really good film, obviously. Okay, I put Whiplash in there. Number 10. Number 9, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Fuck you, Ernest. The go.
It's a good movie.
Based.
Hey,
True.
Hey, it's good.
It's also
You
the
can't
goat.
say that.
All right,
I literally can.
It's the
Because
ninth goat.
everything else is like, okay. Anyways, go on.
Number 8, Blade Runner. Number 7, The Departed. Number 6, Ratatouille. Number 5, The Matrix. Number 4, The Prestige. Number 3, Inglourious Bastards. Number 2, Spirited Away. Number 1, Gone Girl.
Oh, we need to watch Gone Girl actually together, Anthony.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
Well, I forgot Wolf of Wall Street, but that'd probably be. Oh, that'd probably be number. Actually, probably replace Whiplash with Wolf of Wall Street.
9.5.
I just wanted to jump on the train. So yeah, no, Whiplash would be outside the top 10 actually.
It's
There you
fucked
go.
up.
Cool. I will since I don't have a top 10, I'll just throw like
We
one-
actually gave you so much time, by the way.
I was listening to what you guys were talking about. What the hell?
Actually, insane.
You were
dude.
like, Anthony, you again.
Fuck
And in my
you
head,
both.
I'm like,
Yeah,
this motherfucker better have a list.
You actually said you again, and you don't even have a fucking list.
I was
ready.
listening to your fucking lists.
What? Then why'd you say you again? What's
I-
your list?
I don't think I could make a top 10 movies. My brain doesn't work in categorization of that way.
Shut the fuck up, just
But
do it.
I will give one big fat honorable mention to a movie I appreciate that I went out of my way by myself to watch, which was Citizen Kane. I love it.
Oh, what a fucking! I can't.
That's your worst.
Oh,
Dude.
you ruined the episode.
Dude, you've actually ruined Christmas.
Our
Straight up.
chemistry
Oh my god.
in this podcast is so good.
Dude,
It's unbelievable.
And I will kill you, Anthony, if you think that.
Anthony called that so
so
500 minutes.
good.
It's actually so read the fuck out of you. Oh my god. Dude, he actually fucking so read your goofy ass. Dude, you're
Anthony.
literally never gonna beat Anthony in a set ever again. Citizen fucking Kane.
I can't
Oh my
believe.
god.
Believe
I like it's so un.
Is The Godfather your next favorite film?
No, I wouldn't call it my favorite film. I'm just gonna give it like a really big, like, honorable mention.
All right. The Godfather's next for you, isn't it?
No, I like
but
I said, I couldn't
There's
categorize
a difference. There's a difference. The Godfather is just.
Citizen Kane is so boring.
This. Oh
wanna-
my god! You know
You guys
what?
want a Space Odyssey? Is that next, Connor?
I hate all of you.
It's just like 12 Angry Men.
Yeah, let's just go through the IMDb list. boys.
Oh, okay. I did make. You know what? I did do another list. I did a list where it's like
Top
I-
10
I-
most pretentious movies.
no. Okay,
Number
so
one,
I
Citizen
You're
Kane.
listening.
top, okay,
Hang
I
on.
went to IMDb.
Your list again.
No.
You
I went to
again.
IMDb top
What are you
20,
doing?
and then
Who the fuck is that guy?
okay, I went to IMDb the top 250 movies, and I just went and looked at the first 10 movies I saw that were in like the top 250, right? And so I've seen 12 out of the first 19
12 out of
movies.
10?
No, 12 out of the first 19 movies, but 3 of them are Lord of the Rings, so I just like grouped them together.
Goated.
But I rearranged them on like how good I thought what my list would be out of those movies, if that makes sense.
Sure.
But this is my laptop, so someone else can go next.
Thanks for just pointing that out.
Yeah.
I will go next then.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, I've done look, movies, TV shows, anime. It's all whatever. But cartoons, fellas, that's where it's at.
Did you say cartoons?
Yeah, mate. I grew up on Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, so
Okay.
that's where we're at. Number.
All right.
I was about to say number 1. Number 10. Do you guys know about Fillmore?
Never heard of it.
Okay. It's like
Okay, I'm not very versed in cartoons.
alright, that's fair. It's
Shut
like
up.
kids' detective show, but like the whole background of the thing is that like they used to be like the troubled kids, but now they're like the like detectives of sort, like turn to the good side. And there's some like cool characterization with that. Number 9, The Simpsons, mate. Can't go wrong.
Number 9.
Yeah, mate.
He's gonna put Rick and Morty first, and I'm gonna kill
Number
him.
9.
Rick and Morty is not on the list.
Rick and Morty.
Oh, thank God.
Number 8, Justice League, mate. Some of the best interpretations of these characters I've ever seen. The chemistry of Batman and Wonder Woman in this show is fucking amazing. Number 7 is Ben 10. Timeless. Can't go wrong with some Ben 10. 6 is South Park. Also self-explanatory. Number 5 is Invader Zim. Grew up on this show. 13 years old. Me. I was like, dude, I'm Dib. So there you go. Number 4.
Dib.
Dude, Dib? It's fucking sick.
I didn't know a character was called Dib.
You should Google it, mate. Number 4, SpongeBob. Timeless. Can't go wrong.
Oh my god.
Number 3 is Teen Titans. That was like the coolest
The
thing.
original, right?
Yeah. That was the coolest
Yeah,
thing to me.
Teen Titans is really good.
I was like so amazed whenever I saw it because I never got to see it on TV. And
Neither.
every episode was banger.
Neither, yeah.
Number 2 is Over the Garden Wall. Each episode is like 10 minutes long, and you can watch the whole thing because it's only like 8 episodes or something like that.
I heard it's very good.
It's very good, and
Yes.
it's even better on the second rewatch for a lot of like visual / plot points being hinted at early without realizing. But like the animation is fantastic as well as the plot. Number 1, also a timeless classic from 15-year-old Connor, is Gravity Falls.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I respect that one. Yeah.
I love
Gravity Falls. The
old
goat.
mate Alex Hirsch. Can't
Yeah.
go wrong with him. But
Damn.
That was
no
like-
Avatar, no no.
well, I haven't finished Avatar actually. Which shout outs to Herschel when I told her, I was like, I haven't seen Avatar. Like that's, yeah, binge season 1. And I thought, damn, this is pretty good, but still haven't finished it yet.
This gets better, way better than.
Yeah, that's like just
That's the worst
That's
part,
the-
actually.
yeah,
Oh really?
Yeah.
which is still
Yeah.
really good. Like it's still a really good season.
I'll have to finish it.
So
Alright.
good. Yeah.
Anthony, chop.
Chop what? Oh, my list. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You
I'm gonna
again?
post it. Okay, so I'm gonna like post this in the chat. But
What is the top? Wait,
So,
so
like-
are you gonna list the
so-
top? Like, are you gonna
so in
list
the chat, so you
the
see-
12
you-
that you've seen?
no, the 10. Okay, so you see
The
that?
10?
But you see that 10? That's the order that IMDb has those 10 films I have, which is Shawshank Redemption, Dark Knight, Pulp Fiction, Fellowship of the Ring. I've only put one Lord of the Rings movie in because yeah, Fight Club, Inception, Empire Strikes Back,
Dude,
The Matrix. Goodfellas,
Inception
7.
is not this low.
So I have Inception
On
at
your
10th.
list.
I actually don't like Inception.
What?
It's not this low.
It should be at least like a 7.
Wait, I think Inception. I actually don't like
Wait,
that film. I think it's.
I love Inception. It's great.
Okay.
I think the movie's a bit soulless and boring and confusing as fuck. That's basically it. I have Fight Club. I'm not the biggest appreciator of this movie.
Hey,
It's the film I saw most recently, but I don't know. I just don't quite get it.
don't worry,
Which is like-
Anthony. I get it. Okay.
I don't quite
and that's
get
why
Fight Club.
Fight Club's in my top 5 movies of all
I don't
time.
quite get it. Then I have 7, which is like I actually think I should have liked this movie more, but it's like at the end it's like just a standard kind of just like detective film.
Yeah. You don't have 7 and number 7.
It has a really cool ending, and I've actually put 2 David Fincher films next to each other. But I actually like. I mean, I put Gone Girl as my favorite film of all time. That's a David Fincher film. Then I have Shawshank Redemption. If that's okay, this is where I think the movie started getting really good. So then Shawshank Redemption, really good film. Pulp Fiction, Goodfellas, Fellowship, Empire Strikes Back, The Matrix. Wait, I just lied because I put The Dark Knight here as number 1. But I didn't have Dark Knight in my top 10. So I've actually just contradicted myself.
Well, you didn't have any of these in your top.
No, I had The Matrix in there though. So The Matrix should be above The Dark Knight.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
that's the only change, yeah.
Sure.
Which is funny because The Matrix, the first time I saw it, I didn't like it. And
That's insane to me. I think I don't think there's a single person in this world that likes The Matrix that has ever gone, oh, I liked it when I rewatched it.
No, so
I think they all like it.
I watched it I watched it too
they see
young, and then
Okay.
in grade
I guess
10,
you also
in
when
grade
you're too
10,
young.
in grade 10, we rewatched it as like for our study. Like it was an English class. That was our film study.
Oh.
And then I was like, this is the go. I watched it like 4 times in a row. It's
Yeah.
just so memorable. It's so ahead of its time. It's just so insane. But
really good.
fucking hell, The
It's like
Matrix 4 was so bad. I watched it on the plane, like
Yeah, it
to
sucks.
Korea. It's so bad.
I think the best movie here is like I think at least my favorites would be Pulp Fiction, Fellowship, and Fight Club,
I got Fellowship because that's my favorite Lord of the Rings.
and Goodfellas.
Yeah.
It's like all
Every-
I've watched from this list.
I don't know. And I have
And
always been
Inception.
in the opinion that Star Wars in general is massively overrated. I think the originals are like everyone sucks his dick so much.
Yeah, the
but it's
prequels are
just-
better, aren't they?
Sure. And I don't know. I think Inception is like I think Inception, I don't know anyone that like I talk to in real life that like has watched like movies actually thinks about Inception that much. So I just think it's really odd that it's in a top 10.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's like
Because
It's 'cause
I don't
I
think
don't
it's
get the movie.
well, it's not. I don't even think you need to get it. I think it's like a perfect movie where it's like, oh, it tries to be deep, but it's not.
Yeah, that's what I
But-
meant. I don't get the movie. Like I don't get why it's like.
Well, you
people
don't need to
It's
get
like-
it. I don't think there is
Yeah.
much to get.
This is
Yeah.
what we're just-
Um,
Anthony,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yep. Yep.
What did you think of Everything Everywhere All at Once?
oh my god.
I thought it was a good movie. I don't think it's the
haven't seen
10 out of
this
10
movie, actually. Fuck.
that all of you guys. So we went and watched it together with like Strix and Jack, right?
Yeah.
Did Ernest come?
I watched it a month ago for the first time in the cinemas.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a bit.
Which kept you in?
No, I think it's good. It's like, I think it's just good, but it's not. I don't know. It's not. I wouldn't give it best picture. or
I put
anything.
this in my top 10. If I ever
Okay.
made one.
Have you seen it, Jason?
No, I've not seen it yet.
I don't like it.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't. like it.
Completely. I just don't. And I think
It's quite crazy.
It's
Yeah.
insane how I think it's almost like unanimously like loved
Yeah,
or
yeah,
liked,
it is.
which I think is the most odd thing ever for how
Crazy
like
movie it is.
how
yeah.
literally polarizing it is. It's not polarizing, but it's like I can't watch this. I think it's like if I was 12, maybe I would like it, but and I'm not trying to like shit on people that like it, right? It's just like there were so many moments I was watching it and I was like I couldn't bear it. I don't know. So yeah,
Interesting.
I don't know. It's just odd, really odd.
Alright, Jason, it's in the pipeline, mate.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I really want to see Nope as well, which I haven't seen yet.
Same.
So it could be a cute date.
Nope.
Who knows? Yeah, Nope.
It's the Jordan Peele movie, right?
Yes, Jordan Peele.
Did
Yeah,
you like Get Out? And
yeah,
I like Get Out.
I like Get Out, and I actually.
Oh,
I
is
like
this
Us better
the-
than Get Out?
Is
I
this the
love Us.
alien one?
which one? Which one was the other one?
Us.
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 Oh yeah.
I
Us,
haven't seen Us.
Is it
like,
similar, is it same sort of thematic?
in terms of like, I mean, all at the end of the day, like at least
They're
the
all
first two-
like racial.
yeah, exactly.
sort of
Like,
commentary,
and
right?
that's what it's that's what Us is as well. But I think the thing that gets me with Us over Get Out is like, I don't know, the aesthetic of it is so cool, like the jumpsuits and like the scissors and like the soundtrack, and like Lupita Nyong'o in this is like so fucking ridiculous as well.
What is
like,
it?
Lupita Nyong'o, the actress.
Oh okay.
She
Never.
plays two characters.
Of course.
Yeah, because it's like that's the
Yes,
whole bit
yeah,
is that they're
yeah.
like body doubles.
Would you beat your doppelganger in a fight, Connor?
You about to say Smash for a second.
Yeah.
If he met your doppelganger, would you kill him, Connor?
Wait, who is my doppelganger?
Yourself, literally you.
How can I beat myself? It's...
Oh my god.
Yeah,
The
oh my
idea
god,
that
you just don't get it, dude. Holy fuck.
Alright, whatever.
Definitely not, by the way.
All right, whatever. Just.
I'm
See,
done,
I
man.
love Jordan Peele's aesthetic and all his like stuff. So
Wait,
have a
is
list?
this?
Nope.
Hold on. Was this the movie where it's like some time travel shit involved? No.
No
Which
one's
one?
seen it yet. Right.
No.
Which movie?
I just had like.
Did someone spoil this movie for you?
What? Nope. Are you talking about Nope?
No, not Nope. No, I just thought.
No, there's no time travel in the other two movies.
No. Alright, never mind.
You're lost.
I'm
There's
gone.
no time travel.
I'm so finished. Actually, I'm spent.
Yeah.
Jason, you have a list?
He's
What
got.
list do you want?
He's
What-
got
hey,
like.
What do you
many.
want, mate?
You got one more list.
All right.
What do you
No.
want?
Instead of going on for another list, I think. Why do we create lists in the first place, guys? Don't you? Well, honestly, like,
Because it's fun.
is it actually important to establish and categorize?
No,
like, a ranking
people.
of
This
things?
is a thing I was actually discussing the other day with the manager at work. I was like, dude, no. You'll get why it matters in a sec. I was like, this store is like the most meta store I've ever like worked at in my life. Like everyone, like the other Maccas I've worked at, there was never any discussion of like who's the good workers and who's gonna become crew trainer next and who's the manager and who's best online and who's best here and that. Whereas like when I come into work, there's always a discussion of like, oh dude, like Jason, you'll be manager next. Like, oh, obviously, or
Jason,
like,
who
oh,
are your top 10 all-time matches?
legitimately though, right? It's kind of like having the ranking discussion in the Gamba.
Where does the Grand Angus lie in the
It's
Rushmore burger?
It's like you talk about it so much, and people like talking about this stuff. This is why like the ranking discussion channel is so popular, and this is
Yeah.
why people care about like when
It's infectious because
like when we
puts
talk about like
value in things.
talking about it's just like meta, like
cheat lists
talking
and all
about it.
that, yeah.
You know
Connor,
what I mean?
Connor, have you ever had a phase where you played something competitive and you were just engrossed in like the rankings of like you just like got into basketball and you're like, who are the greatest basketball players of all time?
Yeah,
Who is-
yeah.
What is Kareem's legacy? What is a skyhook? And then you just go so deep in this rabbit hole. You know, have you ever had that?
He's had it on your rate your music, mate.
You just haven't even
As I discovered
responded.
today.
You just brain farted.
Dude,
You're just like, yeah.
I'm so done, dude. I'm actually done.
You've asked me a question, a deep philosophical question, and
Yeah.
then you're like,
No,
I'm so done.
Of course,
Dude,
I've had like.
Jason,
I remember.
that is the-
I remember like even the footy card days. It's just like, why is this person like rated 95? Like, what makes him so good? And like, who was good before him? And it's like, holy
it's
fuck.
it's literally last week at Grant's, Jason, like we were at like old mates, right? And we were just watching it, and then I was just like, because I don't know anything about footy, and I'm like, yeah, so who are the GOATs? And we just talked about it, and I was like, oh yeah, and I just searched up Gary Ablett Sr. I searched up like Eddie Betts. I searched up like some dude
Eddie
I forgot,
Betts.
and I'm like, oh okay, cool, like
Yeah.
Cool.
The funniest part about the conversation, we were like, oh, both Gary Ablett's. And you were like,
I was like,
what are you talking
Isn't it
about?
crazy how it's
That's
like they're both
impossible.
like insane?
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
like,
their father son are like, and they're top 5 in the sport.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
it's an anomaly. It's like, imagine if fucking LeBron's son becomes fucking like top 10.
And then we were like, because he gave the kid to Joel Selwood, and they like when they ran on the field, and we were like, that's literally going to be the best player in AFL
Oh,
in like
yeah.
20 years. And you were like, I don't get it. And then told family's full of freaks. So,
Fucked up.
and Chris Judd's kid as well.
Oh yeah, dude. Who was I talking to? I think I was talking to Chinry. Second shout out.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
dude, Chris Judd. He like works with him in the same office.
He works
building.
with Chris.
And,
he works with
and
Chris
apparently
Judd, yeah.
Chris Judd runs like a crypto
No,
podcast.
this isn't Chin.
Who
This
is this?
Ben. It's
Who?
Ben Brown.
Oh
mate.
yeah, Ben Brown. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, get Chris Judd on the podcast, mate. And he was like, yeah, mate. Monday, mate. I'll bring it up at the fucking water cooler.
I was like, does Chris Judd know you? And he's like, yeah, if like we see each other, we'll be like, oh, hey, Ben. Oh, hey, Chris. Just like normal. And I was like, fuck. Yeah, and he runs a crypto podcast. It's pretty funny.
I hate that.
It's so good, actually. Like,
It's
from
pretty funny.
Carlton captain to crypto podcaster.
I mean, that is such a predictable timeline.
Is
That's when you watch too many Pipeline movies, dude. That's what happens. Chris Judd ended his career and he was like, I'm going to watch Goodfellas and Nightcrawler and fucking...
Nightcrawler, mate.
Anthony would love Nightcrawler.
I do. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Fucking.
Probably my top 20.
top 20.
Yeah.
It's probably It's probably a top 3 Jake Gyllenhaal movie of all time. To be honest.
Prisoners is definitely first.
It is probably like.
Oh, did you not put Prisoners on your fucking?
Prisoners should have been like 12. Prisoners should have been 12, I reckon. I would have had, because I would have had like 10 was Wolf of Wall Street, then it would be Whiplash, then probably Prisoners at 12. That's that. I'll do it.
So the thing with Denis is he is so consistently good, but I don't think any of them are like, wow, like I put this like in my fucking memory, like it's in my mental Hall of Fame, you know. Like the closest.
That's why I put like the original.
because-
That's why I put the original Blade Runner above 2049, because I'm like,
Except
I think
Arrival like lives rent free in my head.
I
Yeah.
think it's a more memorable movie
It
actually.
lives rent free in my sister's head as well. Bro, if you went to Leon Bridges tonight, hey, there's a talking.
Oh, we could have talked about Arrival
Yeah, she would have.
and the nature of daylight.
And
linguistics.
an old mate would have been there from the big. I can't.
What's the big issue?
From the
No,
big
because he
issue.
wouldn't have been there. Because then I would have been there, mate.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that-
true. That's true.
Yeah, that's the timeline.
Yeah, can we say this? This is as we leave the podcast.
I just
Curtis
wanted. I wanted to.
Dennis sends a message in the thing in the chat today, and he's like, "Oh guys, does anyone want a Leon Bridges ticket?" And I didn't see it until like 6 o'clock because I had an overnight last night, so I slept till 4. I see it at 6 o'clock, and I was like, "Dude, chop." And he's like, "It starts at 8, and it's tonight." And I was like, "Oh, nah." And he's like, "It's $400," and I was like, "Oh my fucking god, no, obviously not." And he's like, "Could just give it to you for free, actually." I was like, oh, nah. And I was like, I'm too tired. Could not leave, even for Leon Bridges tonight. And then later found out that the idea was to go with his sister. So eventually, she's given it to someone who was selling Big Issue
That is
on the side of the
fucking
street.
So
And Jack
good.
Gorman is quaking in his boots.
And I almost went on a date with Phoebe Lamb to go see Leon Bridges.
Imagine if Jack's like. Oh my god.
Which I think, yeah, would have been
But that's so
fucking
powerful,
hysterical.
actually, to just
Hey,
take
hey,
a big issue.
Full intentions.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just said that.
I mean, it doesn't have to be
God.
literal. It's just funny.
Anyway, yeah.
I think lists, at the end of the day, although are fun to make, to like dissect like what you like, I think that's the point of it all, is to like understand why you like what you like at the end of the day, to be able to
It's like it could be. It's like a collective like effort.
yeah
as
it's
well.
like to be able to make an argument for why something is better than another thing, which is like in itself introspective, I think, which is cool.
Where it's like a lot of our, it's like the easiest way to discover things. Like, it's like I got into anime because I watched Mojo video, top 10 anime.
What's number one? Is it Death Note?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh.
No, Death Note is number 2, and that I started with Death Note.
If you watch
I still remember that. How do I still remember
after
that?
like
Dude, we are literally Watch Mojo right now. Don't even fucking trip.
yeah, but we'll watch Mojo, but we're cool. There's a difference.
Are we?
Watch Mojo is like
I don't feel very cool.
Yeah, water at
it's
second.
so-
mate.
I feel pretty cringe after this podcast, actually. I feel like I need to look myself in the mirror, mate. It's not looking good for...
You need to chill the fuck out.
It's not looking good for, fucking...
Did Anthony soul read you with Citizen
Soul-
Kane?
Citizen
you
Kane,
just
man.
haven't been the same.
Actually stole his soul out of his.
Connor.
He just like.
I might be the sheep all along.
Connor.
Like a fucking. What's the
Why-
country? Dementor, dude. Like
Explain
he just
why
fucking
you
ate
love Citizen Kane.
I didn't say I love Citizen. Love is Very
Why did you
strong
feel
word.
that people just
I
shout
said it's a
out?
big
Like,
honorable mention. I feel like that wasn't mentioned.
Okay,
Like
fine.
a timeless
fine.
classic.
Sure.
It's like describing like media in general is like there's like an experience you have and you try to figure out why you enjoyed the experience you had, right? So for instance, like with the Black Country New Road emblem, for example, right? It's like I could just consume this and be like, wow, this music was enjoyable to listen to. And I think that's fine and great. And I think that is enough for why someone should be able to enjoy something. But there's also the side of like dissecting the like creation of the music and pinpointing exactly what things were enjoyable. And I think that's also like splendid. And I think both of those things are like valid at the end of the day. Like to be able to say you enjoy something and then also to be able to explain why you enjoyed it.
But you haven't answered my question.
I didn't answer it. As for Citizen Kane, I don't know. I watched it when I was like coming into high school, and I'm like, you know what? I should just watch some movies. And it was like,
Citizen Kane coming into high school.
yes.
So in grade 6, year 7.
No, it was like year 8. Like year 8's like still early high school. And I'm like, I just watched it on my own, like feeling like such a big boy, like not listening to my dad about
That's
anything.
fine. I watched The Godfather when I was in year 8,
Yeah.
and I didn't understand anything.
And then it looped back, and I'm like, oh my gosh. It was like a Pulp Fiction moment. And I thought, like, the downfall of the character as well. It was like one of those first big movies where it's like a deconstruction of a person. I'm like, damn, I am the Citizen Kane.
I think Citizen Kane, I think I can earn, like, it's only as enjoyable when you, like, if you took the date away, then I think this movie can, I don't want to say thrown away, but it's like, it's just been done better. But I think like you have to associate its date and its novelty.
Yeah. For
with
being the
its
first of
value.
sorts, right?
Yeah. And I hate, like, the reason why I'm trying to, like, I don't think about lists as much as I did, like, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, is because I kind of like realized the rabbit hole or the vortex you can get into with shit like this, where you just become like a list fucking gremlin and you don't even think about the things like why anymore, and you're just obsessed with like putting this thing above this thing and, like, you know, filling your part in like the greater list verse, right?
To
And
say
it's
you
like,
can list, pretty much, right?
yeah. So when Citizen Kane comes up and it is like a fucking titan in like the film universe and shit, right? It's just kind of like, oh, yeah, like I understand why like majority of people who know what they're talking about will love Citizen Kane, but at the same time, I just don't care anymore. You know,
I think there are better films from that era, like that are like just as classic. But they're, like,
if you're
more
talking
watchable.
about like
from like
the
40s and
metric
50s.
of that metric,
Yeah.
right? Of like people that know what they're talking about and that love Citizen Kane and stuff. It's like it's pretty fucking hard, considering it's like it is like, and I'm gonna just full on go into this vortex. It is like a top 3 most influential, like arguably
sure.
the most influential movie
Yeah.
of fucking all time. You know, it's like
Top 3?
it's probably fucking yeah.
What
Oh,
are
I
the
hate this.
influential movies, mate?
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, it's got to be top 3.
Yeah, but like, what
It's
would
probably the
be
most
like
important.
1 and 2?
Oh, it'd be something from like the 1900s, probably.
Oh,
Don't
Wait.
you think? It'd be something that even predates Citizen Kane.
What do you mean 1900?
1900s, what does that even fucking
What does
mean?
that mean?
No, like the moon
You
movie.
just picked 100 years,
the
Cody.
You guys seen Hugo?
Yes, I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah.
We're calling it. 1900s has done it. 1900s has called it.
Oh my god.
We're calling it. It's over.
Yeah, I'm finished.
It would be like
Chop one more list from Ernest.
it would
'cause he didn't
be
do
like
much.
Birth of a Nation.
What do you mean,
Yeah.
chop one more list?
All right. Just to send it, I have my another one of my funny lists. These are
Top 10 foods.
top 10 people
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I thought you'd do albums. But
Number 10, Jack Gorman. Number 9, Ma Long. Number 8,
How long will it go?
Helen. Number 7, Steve Nash.
Okay.
6, D Moon, my third year philosophy teacher, who happened to be a Byleth main that I found out in class.
Fucking
5,
teacher
Danny
for the
Brown. 4, Kobe. Oh, I fucked the numbers up. Okay, well, number 3 is Kobe. Number 2 is my mom. And number 1 is Isaac Wood. All right, there you go.
Okay.
Top 10 people.
Man.
Who's fourth?
Yeah, you didn't say
I
this.
skipped fourth.
No,
Oh,
I just
top 9.
fucked up.
Top 9. I'm gonna say
just
top
fucked up.
9
I can't
people
believe-
of all time.
Proto's not on the list, man.
Also,
No way.
funny. One of David's bits is that his goal is to be a top 10 David of all time. By the time he's fucking cocked it,
That's a high order.
There's a lot of
Massive
Davids.
order.
pretty sure it's in his like.
I could chop being a top 10
Instagram
Ernest of
bio.
all time, I think.
Oh,
I don't think there are many Ernests.
Ernest Hemingway.
Yeah, go on.
Uh,
Yeah. How do you like them apples?
Well
There's
done.
probably 11 Ernest Lambs in the world that are like doctors. So
bit of a tall to climb.
yeah, but how many Ernest Lambs are Smash players that run a fucking
Yeah, his
podcast?
Twitter bio is top 10 all time David.
I'm about it.
Should be ninth
Pretty
in the
good.
David Mount Rushmore. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, shout outs to Helen and Steve Nash.
Yep.
A goat. Oh,
Hey.
so cool.
that's it, mate.
Wait.
Don't
got-
say
you got-
wait and then like don't
got-
say anything.
You gotta
Yeah.
look. He says wait, and then he's
He's on
actually
the list.
making the list for
Oh my
right
god,
now.
he's actually typing in the chat as we speak. Oh my god, just
I won't-
fucking end it.
Alright, I'm gonna end it. Alright, never mind.
Well,
Anyway.
anyway, also a waste of time.
I actually think you send it.
No. Fuck off. Thanks for watching and listening to the oh no, we're doing proper outros now. Okay. Make sure to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Follow
In
us
the
on
comments, put down your top 10 favorite people.
top 10 favorite people or movies.
Anything. No,
Anything. Absolutely anything.
Actually, one last question. It's just very
Oh
personal,
my
Connor.
god.
Okay, Connor.
We are literally in the middle of the outro. you
Now,
fucking-
is the
it's
Dumb
too late.
for Real podcast a top 10 Smash podcast?
I reckon. I mean, like, we're biased
That's
as
a good
fuck.
one.
But there's probably, like, the Illinois Smash Ultimate podcast that, like, is fucking sick. And, like, we just have no idea about it.
I reckon it's probably like us, number 1, Aristo Chats, and Tweak Talks. That's it.
Yep.
What do you want?
Dude, Chef and
Oh,
Clips, mate.
and then
Have a good show, mate.
It's croaked it.
Chef,
Oh, I
Chef-
don't know if they're better than the Illinois fucking.
I don't know if they're better than
Whatever.
Tweak Talks, but you know they're up there. That's for sure.
I mean, 4 episodes in fucking 9 months is a bit fucking bit of a stretch to come by. So
Yeah, it's lightning in a bottle, but you know you gotta be.
What do you want? That's
Something.
actually, yeah. Every single episode title is, like, 3 weeks late, 4
I'm
weeks
gonna
late.
leave if we don't do this intro.
Okay,
Outro.
yeah, make sure,
Whatever. I'm leaving.
shut up, listen. Yeah, make sure to share, like, subscribe on the YouTube stuff, because we post all our shit
Really,
on
it
here.
really helps the algorithm.
Yeah, leave a comment, helps us out, our fellow people on Smash. That's what we want. Also on the Spotify, we're on Spotify, make sure to follow that. And we're also on a bunch of stuff linked to the RSS. So if you have a preferred podcast platform, we are also probably on there, barring like Apple or something like that. Make sure to follow us on Twitter as well, at Dumb4Real. We post all the episodes that come out there with a little bit of clips and stuff like that, and where to find us. As for us on an individual basis, Jason, what is your Twitter?
The Gwyff.
Ernest.
I think I forgot.
I think it's like
It's fine.
Ernest Lamel or something.
It's
LSSB.
fine, Don't worry. Hey, you don't have to
Nick,
follow me.
what is your Twitter?
Oh, at Infinite One.
And I've been SSB Masked, and that has been the list episode. We'll see you next week. Bye.